Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, depending on where you're tuning in from around the world. This is PlayStation Tournament Fight Nights for Tekken 7 in Europe, and my name is Ryan Hart. I'm joined by Joey Fury, and we've got an amazing top 8 lined up for you here this evening. Joey, man, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be back on the mic with you again. We did this a couple months ago. It's a good
Yep,
time. And I've been having just a really good time enjoying Tekken lately. I was in
yep,
Japan a few weeks ago. I stayed like 2 weeks. It was amazing. And I did one of these events 2 days ago, one of these online PlayStation events. Just been
yep.
playing a lot of Tekken. So excited to relax and watch some exciting Tekken today with you.
Nice, nice. Was it your first time in Japan?
Second time. I was there at Leroy, Japan,
Oh,
2020.
yeah, yep,
I
yep,
was
yep,
there for
yep.
that. Yeah.
Levo.
Exactly.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. Yeah, Japan always an amazing time. Definitely one of the countries closest to my heart there with the gaming culture. But yeah, let's jump into the format here
Let's get to
for
it.
this one, because obviously that's what the guys watching want to know about. Yes, there you see open qualifiers into the top 8 that we're going to be casting, double elimination all the way through, played in a best of 3 set series, and then top 3, only top 3, winners final, losers finals, and grand finals is a best of 5. So yeah, pretty standard stuff, wouldn't you say?
Standard stuff. Not a lot of time to adapt early on. You got to make it to the end of the bracket to really have time to settle in for that best of five.
Yeah, definitely. And then the prize pool that these boys are going to be going head to head at, it's top 4 payout. Pricing is 200 first prize, 150 for second, $100 for third, and 50 for that bad boy in fourth place. I mean, it's great that you guys just get to make money from the comfort of your own home, sitting there with a bowl of cereal in your pajamas, making money. It's so
It's a
cool.
beautiful thing, man. It really is.
So yeah, no, brilliant, brilliant stuff. Yeah, so shall we have a look at the bracket and see who's going to be going up against each other for the evening?
Let's see
What are
who's
you
playing
thinking?
today.
So there we have it. That's the lineup. That's what the carnage has brought us down to. Xeon versus Jod is going to be the first match of the evening, and then K-Top versus Cloud, Evil 46 versus Bode, and then DBP versus H-Dope. So the brothers both made it to top 8 in winners. K-Top and H-Dope both from Greece. Brothers very proficient at both Mortal Kombat and at Tekken. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. One of the best ways to level up is probably to have a brother in your establishment. So yeah. Do you have a brother that you play with,
Yes,
Joey?
absolutely. That's how I got into
Ah,
Tekken. That's how I learned Tekken. The sibling
there we go.
rivalry. Years and
Oh
years
my
of that.
gosh.
Yep.
Wow. Did you get him into Tekken or did he get you into Tekken?
He got me into Tekken. He's my older brother, older by about 4 years. So
Mm.
I mean, that sibling rivalry builds a lot of strong players. I'm
It's a
thinking
real
about
thing, huh?
Shadow and Junia here
Yeah,
in the states.
good
Those two,
example.
yeah. That's a real thing for sure.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, great, great. Big shout outs to those two. You know, they're very consistent. I always see them up in the top 8s of brackets. So
Yep.
obviously working hard in the lab. And then we've got like a bit of a team kill, or say nation kill, with Evil versus Bode, both from Italy. So that's going to be interesting as well. And then K-Top, Cloud. But the first match is going to be Xeon versus Jard. And if you guys at home are looking at these brackets thinking these guys ain't all that, I could take them out, and you want to be part of one of these tournaments, head on over to compete.playstation.com to get involved in any of these tournaments that you see on the website there. There's a ton of games over there. I mean, there's like FIFA, NBA, Soul Calibur, Tekken, man, Dragon Ball. Like, there's always new games being added as well. I've seen like tons of stuff come and go from the assortment of games available. So definitely check that link out and head on over there to be a part of the tournaments. And they're all free to enter as well. I mean, what can go wrong, right?
Got nothing to lose. Might as well go for
Yeah,
it. And
crazy.
also, we've got the community Discord that you
Mhm.
guys can check out. You can join the PlayStation Tournaments community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. You can type in that link right there. Or you can scan the QR code to get involved.
Yeah, it wouldn't be much without the network, right? I mean, you know, none of this would mean anything without each other. So definitely important to connect and find people to share your love and passion with. So yeah, definitely check out that community Discord there and stay in touch with all the updates. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I do enjoy what PlayStation's doing in the world of gaming and esports. It's so sick. Like, now there's a Discord, you know, you can actually go and meet people that, you know, like-minded people and stuff. So it's really, really, it's definitely a good look.
So many things to get involved in. Yeah.
Yeah, really. Like the ton that you can just have your calendar there with tournament like coming up next week, things to practice for, incentive, that's what it's all about. So really,
That's what
really
I've been
cool.
doing. I've been marking my calendar. I played in one on Tuesday, and then there's
Hmm.
another next Tuesday.
Oh,
It's just
nice.
like every week. Been fighting people like Joe Crush and
Yep.
ELN, just all
Hmm.
kinds of great players around the country.
Nice, nice. All right, so let's get into our first match. Start teeing up the tally. It is going to be Jod. Yeah, he's going to be from France, obviously the Nina, taking on Zion from Italy, the very aggressive Armor King player, Nicholas Ramaciotti. I'm not sure if some Italians want to check my pronunciation on that, but Ramaciotti, like there should be some flair in there with the Ciotti at the end.
There you go. Now
So
you
80
got it.
years of age from Italy, twitch.tv/Zion_VS if you want to check him out on his stream. And yeah, we've seen what this guy's capable of. Very aggressive, very sharp, great whiff punish timing, just all round solid Armor King player. And his opponent is definitely no slouch. Jod made some waves recently in the TWT last chance qualifier. Really, really impressive Nina player from Italy, 25 years of age. Georges? Is the S? I don't know.
Georgia. I don't know.
Georgia, yeah, maybe. Jod28 on social, and then yes, twitch.tv/Jod, Jod. So yeah, rocking the Nina, very, very solid. Quite an original style, I find. I've seen a lot of
Yes.
Ninas come and go. He definitely has his own contribution to the character.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean, he's been notable for his execution, just the way he moves. I mean, I think his style is integrated in a way to the hitbox that he plays on.
Mm.
But yeah, like his combos, they're like very optimized, but they're also unique.
Yeah.
I think his approach to the character, I haven't really seen anything like it, and that's a really cool thing. Both these guys are
Same, yeah.
like high level character specialists.
I always find it interesting the way that your controller influences your style quite a lot as well. Like if you're a stick player or if you're a pad player, like it looks different, doesn't it? The movement, the shape of the style, you can kind of tell that they're using a specific sort of controller. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one. So the hitbox, again, introducing something fresh into the dynamics of the Tekken community. So yeah, really, really cool stuff.
And if I was going to mention, if I recall correctly, last time you and I were on the mic together, I believe this was a first round match, Zayon and Jod.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, the run back.
I'm not 100% sure if this is right, but if I recall correctly, I think Jod like won game one, like very dominant. And I think Zayon came back 2 rounds straight. So Zayon usually goes very far in these tournaments. He's been gate kept by Fergus very often.
Yes.
Who is
definitely.
absent from the bracket tonight. So this might be a big window of opportunity.
I was going to say, yeah, a breath of fresh air, no pun intended there. I mean, definitely, it's one of those things where it's like, this guy's not here. The one guy that always takes me out, my kryptonite, is absent today. I'm about to take over the city, So this is going to be really cool to see what happens here. Maybe crown a new champion today here at PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights. So, yeah. 2 really interesting to watch characters. You don't see them that often, but it's always a joy when they come out because it means a specialist is in the mix.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, these are just great players to watch. Like Jod's very exciting. Just the combos, the optimization, his Oki, you kind of never know what he's going to do next. And Zayon, from my experience, really good at finding those rage mode comebacks with Armor King. Just finding like the sneaky times for the tombstones, the giant swings, and making up a lot of life. He's very strong with his Oki game as well. So it should be like an explosive match.
I would definitely agree with that. I mean, I think Zion has a better snowball effect. Like, I think he's better at taking one move and just running away with the ball and just stealing the round kind of thing. Whereas I feel like Jod is harder to tuck away. I think he's got that clutch factor where when you're trying to close the round, he'll come with something. He'll get a magic throw, get a counter hit, he'll hit you with the rage drive, and he'll follow up and manage to get the round that way. So both really interesting factors. Maybe Zion has the upper hand to start with, but can he close? And then if Jod starts making some turnaround actions in that situation, can he make the comeback? So there's a couple of question marks that are going to play a huge role in the progression of this set. So really excited to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, both these characters are so strong. Like you were mentioning, you don't see them that much. I think because they're hard to use. They're hard to unlock their potential. There's lots of like advanced movement options that they have.
Yep.
Their tool sets, it can be hard to apply everything, but they're so strong. I think both of them are very slept on.
Yeah,
super dangerous characters.
Definitely. I think when we, start seeing more of the tournaments around the world, the tour events, I think then you might see them more, and then that might hold more resonance, with
Mm,
their standing in the general community of Tekken. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But this is partly what these PlayStation tournaments are so cool for, right? To just keep that regular training, to stay fresh, to
right.
be on top of your game all the time. So yeah, this is a great way to just stay in shape here at Fight
It's
Nights.
excellent training. There's I mean, speaking of the tour, there's going to be a big master event in France coming up very
Yep,
soon. Is that this
yep,
weekend? I think.
it is indeed. Yep,
I'm sure Jod, being from France, will be there.
he
His
will be there for
opportunity
sure.
to make another statement and
Yep.
put up a good performance. But events like this, it's just a great time to train, get kind of that experience in the fire. Like, you do feel the
Mm.
pressure in these online events
Oh
when it's
yeah.
getting close. You get the adrenaline rush, and that's what you want.
Speaking of close and the adrenaline rush, we're going to have Hammerhead Stage, the hype Hollywood soundtrack, about to bless our eardrums. And yes, these guys are locked and loaded in. First match about to begin here to open the top 8 for PlayStation Tournament Fight Nights for Tekken 7. Thank you guys all for joining us. It's great to have you, and I can't wait to get this one underway. Italy versus France.
I'm excited. First match of the day. Here we go.
Let's go.
Both displaying a 4-win streak.
Ooh,
All right.
sidestepping straight into the multi-throw, and he gets good on it. No break
He gets
there.
the whole thing. 1, 2, 3.
Smack
Triple
the
trouble.
cranium. And this is not
Stomping
the best
her
start
out.
for Jod here, but this is what I talked about with Dion, the momentum to open early here. Nice sweep. Oh, and there's no break, and it's
you
going to
better
be
tech.
7 golden. Wow, he
teched.
teched.
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
Is this going to be the comeback that I talked about?
Double sidestep. That was crispy.
And this is
Gonna
what I
get
talked
punished.
about, where I said that, he's tricky to put away, like, he's like, started opening some doors at the end there.
That double sidestep was nice. But okay. Taking a big launch. Jod losing momentum early.
Yeah, and again, Dion with a strong start. So aggressive early on.
Jod heavily looking for that sidestep left against Armor King.
Ooh.
Okay, a little bit too much delay.
He didn't believe. Oh,
Did
nice
not
launch.
believe.
Whiff punishes the whiff clothesline.
Finally an opening for Jod. He's going to square up his wall pressure. Where
Yep.
Nina is super dangerous.
Trying to line him up there, misses the chop. Oh, and he gets the slap. Punish out the counter. Oh, up 4-3.
There you
One
go.
more
She's
gonna
got,
do it. Oh no, that's a punish.
you better close him out. I was going to say.
Oh my. I wonder if a throw would have been a better option after that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the throw it's threatening, but it's also standard. He didn't want to go for something too obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. Great start here from Jod. Now look at this. Damage against the wall. Zeon in a little bit of trouble now.
Really turning things around. Nice punish from Zeon.
Oh, nice.
Need to get some momentum here.
Okay,
Squaring up the
stun
wall.
there. Yep.
Don't get wall splatted.
Ooh, there's the throw.
Nice.
You saw it coming.
Tell.
It's new. Wow, first set point for Jod now. Nice
Okay.
recovery here after that first round.
Going back to square one. This is how he got his momentum to start. Chain grabs.
Picks him up.
Loads. Wall pressure for Jod. He's going for the flip over. Ooh, plus frames. More plus frames. So
Wow,
many.
Zeon can't get an opening here. No.
Okay, he fights his way out. Nice job.
Yep. Corner bought a bit of space for himself. Toe kick stunner again.
Okay. Jod just outside of rage.
Ooh.
Can still
Wow,
do a
he
ton of
converted that. What a conversion. Oh my word.
one hit.
Oh!
With a crucial break would have been dead and slide. Safe at home.
Yeah, indeed. Crazy first game there. What a round that final one was. Just Jod able to just stay cool, calm, and collected and gets the W there. That was great stuff there from Jod.
Very collected. That Shining Wizard was fast. It was out of nowhere. It was rage mode. And if he hadn't broken it, that would have gone final rounds.
That was, yeah.
Clean with the break.
Great reactions there. Very aware of what was coming. Saw the imminent danger. And that is 1-0 to Jod. Good start from Zeon. Wasn't a bad look.
Not at
But
all.
Jod just too solid, man. I mean, once he got that pressure at the wall, he just knew what Zeon was looking for in terms of escape means, and he just kept him pinned down. Great reads all around.
Yeah, you mentioned is generally quite aggressive, and I think we saw him like stack a lead multiple times in the round, but really pushing it all. got like floated out of some things, counter hit Magic 4. He was never like really looking to just slow down with the life lead, which may be understandable because Nina's kind of scary when she gets in the offensive. But
yeah, she really is.
I think he can. I think he can add some more layers to the matchup, like some aggression, but also some protecting the life lead.
I wonder what Xeon needs to change here. It looks like she's quite a tricky customer for him. He doesn't quite have the moves that he would want to kind of keep her in a position where she has to respect him. I feel like once she gets in, she can sort of abuse things a little bit. So, and he's doing that really, really well here. Maybe a few more risks/not risks, like, throwing out the random hop kick. I mean, the punish isn't horrible, right? Like just things like that to keep him on notice. I think that might be helpful in those sport situations.
We'll see what he can do. They random selected the exact same stage.
Yeah.
They're going back at it.
They both changed costumes, though. Oh, there's a suplex.
Punish into a throw from Xeon, going for Oki. This looks familiar.
Oh, breaks the tombstone. Very important.
Hurricane Magic 4.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's intentional. Nice.
Oh, and a nice break there.
It's a tricky placement, but a good break. Taking another launch. It's going to reach the wall.
Yep, over there. A lot of damage there.
Oh, pressure, no break.
Oh, and there's no break on that, and that's going to be a wall splat and awards Josh the first round.
It's a great way to close out rounds. The command grab, the spider knee, and he gets the extension.
Oh,
he's going to be Oki too. He's getting slapped up. 10 seconds, and he's already lost 75%.
I know, look at the bar. It's just depleted completely. Dude, where's my bar? Get car.
Not quite going to reach the wall. And Xeon running through puts himself against the wall. Tries to capitalize with the giant
That would have been a wall split. Okay, job now. Oh, and it wasn't the giant swing this time.
Kicked her into the wall for the extra damage. Nice comeback. That round was looking bad for Xeon.
Yeah. Stay composed. One each now. Start moving back for a bit of space. Ooh, counter hit.
Speedy counter hit while stepping into the pretty combo. Another counter hit.
Catches him pressing buttons. Jog getting a bit stubborn here. Not respecting the frames.
Shot of rage. Could make something happen. Caught out of the power crush.
Yeah, you see that. Slapped up against the wall now. The bank cannon misses.
The tricky Oki cross up. Xeon.
Forward neutral too. He hasn't been using that much of that. I usually see him rinse that move.
Right, that was I think maybe first time we saw it.
Yeah.
Went for the win. He does like that move. Chain grab.
Good break.
Not spacing out with the high Shida.
Oh, wow.
Working it close. High Shida again makes the whiff. Small punish.
Oh man.
Picks over
and the double axe handle. Oh my goodness me. What is this from Xeon? What? It missed completely. Jod can breathe a sigh of relief after that one. Xeon is not going to be happy there, man.
Does not have the potency of King's burning knuckle, I guess. That did not hit grounded.
Yeah, that it might be sometimes the lady characters have smaller models. So
that's true.
Don't always hit. So that's one of those ones.
Okay.
I know that would have hit Marduk.
Yes, indeed. Xeon with the life lead, Jod with rage. Not going to break it this time.
This time the Hogwarts magic, the shining wizard, lands. Wow, one apiece here, man. That was insane.
Ran her down.
Okay.
I think this is what happened last time. I think Jod took game 1. Xeon answered back. So I think game 3 once again between these two.
I remember that. I remember it was close. Like there was a turnaround situation. Someone got the first game, then we saw the reversal. So yeah, I think Job took it last time. If I'm not mistaken.
See, now I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
It's been like 2 months ago.
So much has happened since then, right?
That's right.
But yeah, that's crazy. Imagine matching up first round again, same scenario. It's just this mixture of styles, It's just who can get what going quicker. I think that's all it is, So
yes, very high-powered offense. These two players. But it's so evenly matched. I mean, that went to final round right there.
That was sick. That was a really intense game. I love the Shining Wizard. Great idea at the end there. Because he had mixed up the throws so well. He really had Jod on the back foot with the escapes. And so just the perfect place to introduce something else.
I mean, yeah, he's managed to put every throw break option out there. He's got
Yeah.
giant swings. He's got like the Hades drop. He's got the chain grabs, which are ambiguous breaks, tombstones. I mean, it just becomes too much to handle eventually.
Yeah, that's one of the strong things about, King Armor King. Like, the throws are a big deal. I mean, we don't really see, because of the strength of movement, we don't often see that. Like, it's hard to line someone up to get a throw, but when you do, it's deadly, especially by the wall.
Yeah, and I mean, Zeon he's putting those strong mid checks out there as well. What a sidewalk by Jod. Okay, again, this combo looks so sick.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Going for Oki here. I like it. Keep his momentum. Another great step move, Jod. Escapes.
About to go for it.
Zeon trying to square up the wall. He's looking for
nice
a
side
big counter hit, but a huge drop
Man.
into a counter.
He might have given up the round off that.
He's not dead.
And again to close the round, the 4-4 neutral too.
And Jod's got to really start thinking about that because that's twice now he's gotten hit by that sneaky low, minus 14. Rocked by the back one. If you reach the wall, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, here. There you go, another 1+2 break. Not going to hit the wall this time, though. Oh, God. That does so much. Isn't Sidewall going to save him? No, it is not. No way.
Doesn't get the close.
He went for the kill. He bet it all. Dropped the ender. And
all the eggs in the basket on that payoff. The end into set point.
Got these 3 rounds straight. I guess it's a very confident Zeon right now.
Full straight.
Just looking confident. Okay. Over the low. Good read. Doing that well. One too many times. Flip over Oki. Fight. Down low. Time to guess. Ducks the throw. Zeon still in this round. Nice step.
Back in this now. Gets around on the board. Ooh!
Up back.
Up back! Over the round.
Down low. Zeon using that down forward too. He knows he has to use the down forward.
Oh, the dark upper. That's what we had.
String. Jod in huge trouble. He didn't punish the wall standing too, but it doesn't matter.
And that is good. Zeon takes the opposite conclusion from the locked ones here in the first break. Zeon kept cool and stayed relaxed, and nice down 1-4 interrupt. Brilliantly played.
Down 1-4 for the win. And Shining Wizard for the win the game before that. Just really good offense. Hard to predict stuff from Zeon. Bouncing back from that loss in game 1. Well done. So he's going to advance to the winners semis now.
Yeah, upper bracket semis. And so, I believe it's K-Top in the next match versus Cloud. There you see the bracket. Zeon moves forward and Jod drops down into the lower bracket there. And so the next match is going to be K-Top versus Cloud. And we're going to get to Evil, Bode, and H-Dope DBP afterwards. But man, that is an epic opening to this tournament, man. If all the matches are going to be like that, we're in for a treat for sure.
That was a great first match. Great one. So this here, K-Top versus Cloud, that's Greece versus the UK, is that correct?
It is. Yeah, it is Greece versus the UK, indeed.
From Greece, K-Top, Konstantinos, age 24. You can find him on socials, FGC_K-Top, and he streams at K-Top H-Dope. Zafina player card.
Nice.
Going up against our boy Cloud, Hasib, age 23 from England.
England, yeah. Twitch.tv/CloudT7 if you want to check him out on his stream. And I think that's _T7 for the social. Sometimes you got to count the underscores. You know, how many are there?
Good eye.
Is that 2? Is that 3? Is it triple? Is that double?
Oh, the worst is people do the triple, man. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like, did someone really get the double before them? You know, like there's someone else out there with like this name and the double underscore. So there we have it. Yeah, King versus Zafina. Interesting match. I believe these two played actually. I'm not sure if it was the last one or the one before, But I remember thinking about the matchup between King and Zafina, you know. But again, it's one of those ones where, you know, K-Top, he's very good on defense. He likes to control the space. He likes to control the opportunities that you get into when you can interact with him. He doesn't give you access easily. And so it becomes a very interesting tool once he has the life lead, because then you have to play his little dance where you have to run around and play at the pace he allows, you know. So breaking that is going to be the job of Cloud here, to kind of take back control, or maybe even take the life lead early so that it doesn't give K-Top that much leverage there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zafina is just can be a very tough character to fight with a lot of matchups in this game. You think about just what King wants to do is getting close and get those command grabs rolling, and like her movement is so strong, she can try to negate that close range part of the game so easily. Just run away. Her sidewalk is so strong. So finding those command grabs is quite a challenge. You have to be very tactful about where to place them, where to interrupt her offense with them. So we'll see how Cloud approaches this, or if K-Top is even able to effectively implement that strategy of running away. I don't know. Maybe he's going to try to brawl with him. But that's the way I think about this matchup. I think Zafina can really run away from King's most dangerous tools.
Yeah, all to be seen momentarily, I guess.
Yes, indeed. It's all in theory. We'll see what happens in practice.
Yeah, it's scary, that, isn't it? How you can go through so much in the lab and feel like you're ready for something, and then when it begins, it's like, oh, I actually didn't realize that. I had no idea what I'm talking about.
That's Tekken.
Yeah, so true.
But yeah, I saw Cloud playing in the Red Bull Golden Letters events several weeks back, and he had a pretty notable match with K-Wiz where Cloud was about to get the triple Golden Letters performed on him. He was about to lose to K-Wiz via 3 perfects. And Cloud saved the day with a down 1-2 just to land one hit on K-Wiz.
Oh, wow.
And prevent getting the 3 perfects. And then Cloud brought it back from there. So that was
nice.
One of the first times I really got to see him play competitively. And it just, that match stands out in my memory already. Just like the clutch down 1-2. Like, don't perfect me again.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's so cool. All right. Looks like these guys are getting into it. Match is locked and loaded. About to go ahead. Mishima Dojo is the terrain for the first battle.
All right. Yeah, small stage. Not a ton of room to maneuver. All right, here we go. Second match of the day. Game 1. Greece versus the UK.
All right, so let's jump into this one. Oh, opens with the low straight away.
Very aggressive. Just going in with some King's pressure. 4-4-3. Okay. Gets momentum reversed. Going for the hard combo.
Off a launch. Into the carry.
Runs in deep.
How far that went?
That went really far. Ultimate tackle. Leg breaker.
Yes. Oh, wow. He lands it.
That is not actually that easy to do. There's wow. Okay, crucial escape for K-Top. He took a lot of damage in that Oki sequence. Yo, this guy is sick. The right parry, the right punch parry on Zafina's Scarecrow 1+2. The readiness. I didn't even know that was a right punch. I thought it was like a double. K-Top just poking away. He's got a nice life lead, about half life lead. Guessed right on the crouch grab. It's 50-50 right there. Wow, trying to get the crouch dash mix there, but Zafina's backdash just gets out of so much stuff. He does it again! Missed the raid drive.
Yo, the reads. The reads. Guys in the chat, if you guys are not aware, that only counts as right punches, not left. And no kicks, right?
Second time he pulled it off too. I don't know. He delayed the raid drive. I thought maybe it'd be guaranteed, but I guess not.
Ooh! He's in his head right now. Look at these reads. What is going on?
Cloud is on one right now. But K-Top's still fighting back. Even with, even with this crazy flow from Cloud, K-Top is both outside of rage. Taps him into rage. Gotta watch out. Don't get 2+3. Oh, that's
wow. He literally ran into the rage. Hit me now, hit me now.
He presented himself to the rage.
Oh, wow. All right. So, back one counter hit to open the round.
Shaking it off. No big deal. Burning nut.
Oh, and he lands it. Definitely better hitbox than Armor King's one.
This is like a YouTube tech video. He's just like showing off every king strat.
Definitely, man. Like a good alchemist doing his finest chemistry work right now.
What a block.
Ready for combo. He's got all the right ingredients. He's locked in on the combo transmutation.
Idle around, gets counter hit out of the back one. Nice placement from K-Top. Wall pressure. Nice block. Oh, he messed up his approach.
Yeah, that could have been more. Misses the gets jabbed out the satellite dropkick. Gives K-Pop a float there. Down 1-2. Oh, it's not enough though.
Brutal hop kick.
No respect. After getting hit with a down 1-2, you just launch him? Like what?
Brutal hop kick. That was very well placed.
Ah,
Cloud, it was looking great. He had his chances. I think the momentum, a lot was lost on that that power crush. Kind of forced that. But
that was a shame.
Not out of it by any means. I mean, he showed off a lot of cool stuff there. Hopefully he has more in the tank.
Yeah, they were really jostling for control there. You could see like they were trying to be the ones to control momentum. But man, if you get this is the thing, like you can play that footsie game mid-screen, but once you get actually launched, you're just immobilized for so long that you're kind of forced to respect the situation at that point. Like, so okay, now I actually need to think about how I want to get up, how I want to position myself around the wall, etc. And so yeah, it's tricky, man.
Yeah, Cloud, he managed to generate quite a lot of opportunities. He was getting like crazy Oki damage, but you could still see a factor at times where he would try to get that crouch dash chain grab game going, and Zafina just easily negating it, backing away. So it is a factor even when somebody's playing quite aggressive the way K-Top is.
Yeah, no, her backdash means she can just get out of dodge when she feels like it. You know, she can be up close and personal in your face, pressuring you, poking away, but as soon as you get ready for your assault, then she can just run out of that, you know. So it's one of the challenges that King faces versus a character like Zafina, which is maybe why he switched to Master Raven.
Yeah. I think even like when all the scrambles were going Cloud's way, I think this kind of shows to me he finds the matchup a bit frustrating, like not exactly great for King. So I didn't know he played Raven. It should be interesting.
Yeah, I get that. I see. I understand. You know, I understand. I don't think King can't get the job done, not at all. But it's also a mindset thing as well, like you know, and also character preparation. You know, so yeah.
And Raven is a character who can close space very rapidly, so maybe that's what he's looking to utilize here. Wow.
Okay. Isn't it? Ooh, oh my gosh. What is this?
City. Hot ducking. Okay, here's something. The Cloud. There's the floor. K-Top. Looking good. This is going to do a lot of damage. Can you break? Just going to take the damage.
Keeps him upstairs. Yeah, the down forward one to close. And that was a clean finish.
Punish. Undertaker. Alright, clean from Cloud so far. K-Top waiting, not waiting. Oh, that was an opportunity. What a whip punish. That was a true whip punish.
I was like, was he not blocking? Actually made the difference.
Yeah, speaking of like how she can just close space so fast.
Whoa! Oh, he got punished. Wow. Raven tying it up here, one of things.
That was amazing. That teleport on the rage drive, and if that rage drive does not connect, it is like minus 2 seconds.
Minus a million, yeah. Do anything you want. Go make a meal come back. Still recovering. Downstairs we go.
Another floor break.
Not much at the wall though. Wasn't really worth breaking the wall for that, was it?
Is there one floor break left, I think?
There is indeed, we might see it now.
No, I'm just killing it.
Oh, guaranteed. Punish.
Cool combo. Watch for the rage drive. Sneaky low.
Cloud is very creative.
Cloud doing excellent with the Raven right now. Up around.
Yeah, definitely. He's just got way more mobility than King. You can just see it. Look at the opportunities as well. Like,
just much stronger presence in neutral in general with this character,
Yeah.
the in and out that he can represent.
And it's so hard for K-Top to kind of just neutralize. Like, look at all of this. This is every, like, she's everywhere, you know? Okay, gets the rage up, gets the rage drive though. I can play here. K-Top can walk down.
A combo that did so much.
Look at the life!
Not
Oh
dead.
my goodness.
Not dead!
What? The jab! The
Jabbed her.
2-second, the 2-frame jab.
That was
Everything.
bad.
Wow.
Okay, set point for K-Top.
Yep.
Gotta dig deep. Clutch. Nice call out. That wasn't much actually.
Oh, the counter hit while standing 2.
Can he break the
nowhere?
Can he break the floor? What a combo
Yep.
he can.
Down we go.
Another wall.
What?
Oh, smart stuff. Sneaky low. One guess.
One more hit and he gets it. Wow, Cloud with the comeback. With Master Raven, the character pick paying off. Man,
That was
is sick.
impressive. I didn't know he could play Raven like that. That was like, he had a lot going on with that character.
I was going to say, yeah, that Raven looks seasoned. Got the paprika, got the kurkuma, got the thyme. Like, everything's going on with that Ravens. All the flavors are there. So yeah, cool stuff, man. I like when counter picks work out, because you often see that, like, they pick their main, the main doesn't work out, then they'll pick like a secondary, third, fourth-ish character, and then nothing happens, you know. So it's great when the subs come out and they actually do damage, you know, and that definitely looked impressive there from Cloud.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see like somebody picks a secondary and there's no drop off in the level and the performance. I mean, just some of those combos, like that one he did at the end with the floor break, the super deep carry. I mean, that just shows excellent preparation with the character.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of them things where maybe you got like a pocket character, but you see your top 8, and then you think, okay, I need to kind of like brush up on a certain matchup, you know, or a certain character, so I can be ready to use this character as a secondary. Because one thing that people don't take into account when learning a game or learning characters on a game is it's one thing to know how to use multiple characters. It's another thing to embrace the mindset that I'm about to make this my main character for a tournament game. It's a very, very different thing. Just playing with your mates, casuals, can pick 50 characters. But when it's a tournament and you have to have this character represent your best Tekken, that's a completely different mindset that you have to specifically concentrate on, you know, to get the best results. Here we go, game 3. Let's see what K-Top can bring to us in terms of adaptation here. And let's see if Cloud can keep the roulette wheel spinning.
Roulette Raven. Here we
Master
go.
Roulette. Let's go. We're in Vegas right now. Let's do this. Oh, looking for the spinner Rooney. No Booker T in sight. Oh, there's a break. Nicely done.
Good small punishes from Cloud, just stacking some damage.
No parry back. Got some damage there. Oh, and
Huge
again.
Oh no!
Doesn't get the combo. Yeah, he missed it.
Big drop though. Could have been dead off that combo, I believe. Okay, he's up just outside of Rage. Gonna get tapped into Rage. Oh, okay. Nice job flushing that out.
Plus frames. Ooh.
Tried to catch him with the trick. Oh, that was launch! That was launch!
Could have
doesn't
been
matter.
indeed. Doesn't matter though. Cloud still on a roll here. The first round.
Got the lead in the set. Wow, he's been so good with that, just to reverse Zafina's offense.
Yeah. Very nice. Gets the launch here. Finds the wall. No, but doesn't get the word. What is going on? Missing all kinds of stuff.
Didn't work out, but
Missed
then it
combos,
did work out.
relaunches. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow,
Set
on
point here
fire.
for Cloud. K-Top unable to just get going.
This Raven has completely changed the dynamic of the match.
Yeah. K-Top unable to get the training wheels off in this game.
Okay,
Oh, nice. Finally.
Just
Yeah,
rocking
he's
a
on
1-3.
now. Great
What a whip
launch there
punish.
from K-Top. Yeah.
Great whip punish.
Unfortunately, kind of awkward positioning for the wall. He wasn't ready, but he gets the round anyway, man. Still alive, Joey.
Very much alive. That round looked dominant. Just methodically gonna try to make this comeback.
Yep. Has K-Pop been figured out? That's the question.
Counter hit down back 2. Decent damage. Doesn't bite.
No punish.
On the mid. Getting stringed up. Oh, counter hit.
Guaranteed. Yep.
Guaranteed on the counter hit back turn jab. That hurts.
And he's backing up for space. He knows he's got the life lead and control. Look at this now. While standing in the back.
It's once again, no more rage.
It's a bit slow. Yeah, he could have punished that.
Yoink!
Oh
Puts out the carpet from under.
Oh, and a great block.
And the
great block into the while standing one finish. That was nice. That was really nice. Man, some crazy interactions at the end there. Just missed combos at the wall, relaunches, missed whiff punishes. Man, you could see how tense it was between them, between both the guys. You know, just a bit of a scrambly moment there right at the end. But man, Cloud just coming through. The Master Raven pick, delivering 2 straight games. Wow.
Huge. And just it opened up so much to that match. Like I was mentioning, like he can close space very quickly. He's got that 3-slide 4, like a whiff punish option from almost full screen. Yeah. And the fact that he could like do the teleport out of Zafina's pressure, and even just his defense, you could see K-Top kept trying to do she's got the fake out mid where it looks like she's going to do the snake edge, but then she kind of backs out and does the mid launcher. He tried that twice, and Cloud never bit on the fake out. And so then at the end, he went for the snake edge. Cloud blocked that too. He was distinguishing that mix up. His defense was holding up. Really solid stuff all around.
Clean. And I think he gave K-Top a rough time with just trying to neutralize the wildness. Like the insanity was just taking over, you know. And I think when you play an opponent that's just all over you in that sense, you do end up running into being quite predictable in your choices, you know. So some of the offense that K-Top had access to became more predictable because he'd only been given access to a few tools in a few specific situations. So for example, that low at the end, like the Hail Mary, I need this, like is a little bit more predictable based on the scenario of the match, you know. So shout outs to Cloud, man. He made it tough. He made it difficult. Under more relaxed circumstances, K-Top might have chosen different tools to go with on the offense that may have been more fruitful, right? So it's just one of those things where what you do can have a big impact on the choices your opponent makes when they have a turn to have offense as well. So it's interesting, you know.
Things are looking promising for Cloud. I thought his King looked great as well. The Raven looked even better. So I'm excited.
Let's see how the bracket looks. Let's have a look at what we have progressed through so far in this top 8. So yeah, there we see Cloud will take on Xeon in the upper bracket semis. And yes, K-Top is going to face Jod down there in the lower bracket. That's going to be an epic one as well. But next up, we're going to be seeing Evil 46 take on Bode. The Italian Stallions go head-to-head here in the upper bracket matches. So yeah, let's jump into the player cards. So Evil 46... Lucky Chloe. I'm not sure I'm that familiar. I mean, I know this guy because I know that name, but I don't know if maybe he played a different character last time. But yeah, Lucky Chloe. Name is Sebastiano, 31 years of age from Italy. Seppa Evil 46 for his social media. I guess that's probably Twitter. And then twitch.tv/Evil 46 if you want to check out his stream as well. And he's going to be facing none other than Bode or Bode OTB. Fabrizio, 44 years of age, a solid, seasoned veteran from Naples, Italy. And yes, social Bode only the best. And the stream is twitch.tv/Bode78. A premier Julia Chang player. You know, he's been rocking Julia since Tekken Tag 1, you know, way back in the, I don't know, the 2000s, the noughties, as they call it.
Crazy.
Right? So, yeah, insane. Absolutely insane. It's just interesting that, you know, Tekken is one of those games that is sort of ageless, sort of timeless and ageless, you know. It's not something where once you've reached the age of 30, you can't play anymore, you know, if it's still too hard. So, yeah, it's great that these guys still at the top on form representing. Lucky Chloe versus Julia is not a match I know a whole lot about. I don't see it that much. I haven't experienced it very often. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting with me. How do you feel about this match?
I know a little bit about it. I think some things that come to mind, Julia's got a few decent options for some like classic Chloe tactics. For instance, like the Cali roll is kind of an infamous thing that some characters, some players find hard to deal with. So it's nice when a character has an option that like just totally simplifies that little punishment mix-up of whether they're going to finish the final hit of Cali roll or not.
Yeah. What does Julia have for that?
So Julia can just do shotgun after she blocks the first part of it. So that's down, forward 1.
Yeah, crash rush 1.
Yeah, it'll float them. If they don't finish, it will float them. If they do finish, and she can get a little float combo going there. That's one of the things I know about. I think Julia's elbow game is hard for any character to deal with, but I think it's particularly good against Chloe just to maybe neutralize some things. But I do know that the backswing blow is always going to be dangerous, especially if you're approaching with elbow too predictably.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you can bait it out there, you can get a nice punish. So that's one advantage to it. You know, they can't be too gung-ho with the move. So
for sure.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think, you know, experience is going to tell the story here. I think I'm not sure, because I know that Bode will know how to fight against Lucky Chloe. So
I'm curious if Evil even goes Chloe.
Oh
no,
wow! No.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Okay. We don't even have we didn't have any of the characters. We didn't even have a Julia either.
Yeah, it happens. Because I think last time you and I were commentating, wasn't Evil the one who was rocking Gigas and Ganryu?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, and the Ganryu was pretty wild. We were like, oh, this is cool. Yeah. I think I remember that. So
yeah,
Bode with the layer. I know, because I know he has a secondary layer. I always knew that. I didn't know we were going to see the first game though. But here we go. Gigas layer. Here it is. Forgotten Realm. Ooh. Nice low parry.
Very out the gate.
Isn't it?
Breaks
there
it.
We go.
Okay, a bit too many hits.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Okay, nice. I like that throw placement to get off the wall.
Yeah.
ate the last
third
hit.
one hit?
Risky stuff from Bode. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that wasn't worth the risk, that sweep.
Uh-oh. Bode's got a shot!
Oh! Down forward 2 hits him out the rising attack and cleans up the round there. Wow, what an interrupt there from Bode.
I think Evil could have handled that combo a bit better with the sidewall encroaching.
Nice stop there.
Probably could have finished his plate. Bode's gonna steal it. Hop kick.
Good low defense from Evil so far. This is got all of those. Down we go again, another floor. These guys are looking for the sale items in this department store. Oh, oh boy!
No
break. No escape there.
Overkill.
Give him the round.
That move living up to its name. That was definitely overkill. A little too late on the punish. Too late on the punish. Bode's gonna take advantage.
The launch anyway. On we go.
Again?
Oh, and again. I'm saying he always ready for them lows.
He's been all over them. But Bode's still with the lead. He didn't pay too much of a price for it.
Yeah.
Now square up the wall. It's where Gigas really shines.
Wow.
Cool combo. Gotta be careful.
Race drive. Oh, on the mid. This time he's done too many lows. He's like, I'm not going low again. How about this knee?
I like that he did it out of crouch as well. Tricky placement. Pressure on him close. DF1s. Nice punish.
Yep.
Gigas' best asset really is the 1-2 punish.
Yeah.
35 damage, 10 framer. It's unheard of.
Yeah,
ooh, flip over, that's dead.
Oh,
he gets hurt.
2-2. He's keeping up here, man. Final round, game 1.
Okay.
Ouch.
2. Okay, looking for the low extender.
Yeah. He's like, man, not giving you a free launch. Makes sense. It's not heavy low. Ooh.
Huge damage again. Does over 50 damage when that Zombie 2 counter hits. Very close. Very close. Round 5 right now. Evil's got rage.
Yeah, one more hit's gonna do it. And the wall standing 3-1 takes it. Man, Gigas was feeling the pressure at the end there. You could tell it was just all too much. The little pokes started to do their damage on that final round, and yeah, it was just all too much for Evil 46 to bear.
I think that was really smart stuff from Bode, just not give him any chance to breathe at the end. He just
Yeah,
really got in his face and went for the finish. Because if you give him space, Gigas can kind of concoct a comeback, like find a running two or a rage drive.
yeah.
But all those moves, they kind of have slow startup. So he just smothered him. That was really
Yeah,
smart.
exactly. No, it was good at the end, and you don't really have a lot of time to adapt to come back from that because he'd never played like that the whole set, and then right at the end in the last round, he just switched on the tap, and he just went crazy. So, yeah, that was a really smart play there from Bode. Experience shining through, no doubt, for that man.
Very, very close game one. I think one of the consequential moments was that sidewall interference that Evil had. He blocked a hell sweep. It looked like he was going to be able to kill, but the sidewall interfered. I think he could have squeezed a floor break into that combo a bit before the sidewall came up and maybe closed out that round. And that cost him. I mean, it went to final round. So
Yeah, they did. It was a close game. I didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, it looked like Bode had the reins of control, but then Evil would just bring it back every round. It's like, 2-2 now. This is even Stevens. So Bode managed to clutch that first game out. Let's see what happens here on Arena.
Okay, sticking with the Gigas. Gigas is strong. I think it's a good choice.
Yeah.
Big counter. Big headbutt.
Oh my god.
Overkill.
And again, look at the life just
10
gone.
seconds. Got another counter hit there. Evil's cooking right now. There you go.
He is. Look
Perfect.
at that. Great round there to open the game.
Oh, wow, what an interaction. Totally turning up the pace, staying in close. Rocks him with the second hit. Huge counter hit from Evil, but gonna get a drop there. Rage, want to open up with the lows, triple low. 1-1 on rounds.
Yep, all tied up. Ooh. Oh wow, got him.
Caught him going for
4-3.
Gigas has those like Marduk wake up options, kind of when he's face down, feet away, but they're like way worse than Marduk's option. It's not even close to as good. So much slower.
Wow, you dropped it there?
We'll go in double mid for the win. Good stuff. Very solid.
Yeah, that was nice. I guess it was worth getting to that interrupt to score them around. Ooh, 4-3.
Strings. Oh, they getting close to forcing a final round situation. Set point. He does.
This is block on the low. Up 4-2-1, safe on block. Oh,
Chain. A little extra damage.
trying to run up and chase him with lows on the floor.
Huge damage.
Oh my days, Evil. He's trying to steal this one. There's the race driver. It's blocked. No, it's
Swinging
interrupted.
it to scramble.
This is a schoolyard scrap right now. What is going on? Oh, and the 1-2 takes him out. Oh my days, 10 frames of joy. Seals the deal for Evil 46. All 10 frames. And man, what a set that was.
That was pretty good.
1-1 though. That was really, and it's at the end, it gets frantic. It's just like pandemonium at the end, and man, Evil this time coming out on top. So Bode's going to have a bit of thinking to do here in the intermission. That's just, wow.
That was pretty good. Like, that's something you got to do sometimes as Gigas. Like, you got no life, you got nothing left to lose. Like you can't just keep playing through interaction over and over again with Gigas because it's not like you have panic buttons. So to identify that it was a scramble and just send up the prayer, just rip the 1-2. That was great. He just really, really made a play.
It was really, really nice. He made the most of the situation, and now it's one apiece for Evil 46, not out just yet. So yeah, this is going to be cool, man. Final game about to go underway, we'll find out. We'll find out who's going to move forward in the upper bracket here.
That move is called Iron Breaker. It's like
the 1-2.
It's the scramble breaker right there.
The one, yeah, definitely. Made
Hold
for
on,
the King
okay.
of Iron Fist tournament. The Iron Breaker.
1-1 on rounds.
Close games. All the games are close as well.
Yeah,
Even
very
this-
tense.
The steamroll.
I was gonna say we haven't had any blowouts today. It's always been
no.
3.
Yeah, no, not yet. I think we will though, just not yet. I think we'll have to get there. Because as the tournament progresses, I feel like they're all building momentum, and at some point that all comes out, and that can come out in really one-sided wins. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, super competitive today. I don't know if I think a lot of the ones that I've been casting for, I see like blowout type of sets.
Oh right, yeah.
Very frequently.
These guys won it. These guys won the win.
Definitely.
You ever watch Naruto?
I did. I used to watch that a lot when I was younger, actually.
So I got a question, man. How does Kakashi do that big fireball with his mask still on? Anyway, into the match. You can think about that. Geometric plane. Here we go.
Breaking my brain thinking about this right now.
So, 1-2-1-2 string. Oh, and a nice punish. The jawbreaker.
What does he do?
That's got you thinking now, isn't it? All right, so Bode trying to mount some momentum. Oh, gets latched with that combo. They're going to take him over to the wall.
If that had reached the wall, it was so close.
Oh, man. And solid run there for Evil.
Gaining the lead in the set. Nice dog, but not
a bit slow, yeah.
You don't have a lot of time to react to that. It's fast.
Super quick, yeah.
Evil getting off the wall, running him down. Side wall.
Oh, nice low parry. See that coming a mile away.
That was good. He tail spun right away so that the sidewall would not interfere. To clean it up.
Ooh! This is what I think of your stance. Take this. Oh, and a nice low parry there. Bode is not. No, it's not. It's not going to kill. That is not going to kill. There's going to be scaling on top of that. Can't going to do the damage.
Oh my god! It was
one more hit. Pick to on a prayer for both of these, and it's the jab to the face. Oh my god!
One of the best jabs in the game. So much range. Well placed.
Wow. Oh, and 3 lows in a row here. Follows up with the wall damage, and another one.
He's saying I got nothing left to lose.
Don't tell me. Whoa. Another low. He literally just the whole bar was low. Nicely done there. Bode just imposing his will there, disrespecting the whole round. And he says, I see your lows and I raise you a low parry.
Beautiful low parry. Huge damage, base the spring. Oh, another one though. Bode's stubborn right now.
See the run back. Spring kick run back. This is looking good now. Evil just needs a bit more to take the set. Bode fighting back though. Goes low, staying in here. Look at this, interruptions all day.
Big activated rage right there, no doubt.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Swung into the running headbutt.
The armor on the shoulder tackle.
Round start. Caught him swinging.
Look at the lights on here. Almost half bar gone straight away.
Nice parry. That was excellent. That was the time to be down. Huge damage. Overextending on Oki though. Bode's got one last shot. And he's scary going for his decks right now because you don't know how bold
fighting for his life right now.
Nice. Out. Evil takes it.
And that is it. Takes it 2-1 there. Great set. Man, he was grinding hard for that one. That was no easy battle. Kept in it though. I mean, after that round, because he had the 2 rounds, but then Bode with 4, 5, 6 sweeps in a row just really ran over him that round. But I think it was a little bit too late to kind of try and get that kind of momentum going. That had to start a bit earlier. And Evil just stayed solid, and he takes it, man. 2-1 with that Gigas. Woo.
Yeah, Bode really just threw away the safety net. Just no cares whatsoever. Once he was down 2 rounds, he just floored it. Quintuple hell sweeps. Yeah,
you got to. Sometimes that's what you like. You need to startle them somehow. You need something that kind of comes as a curveball. Like, whoa, what's this? What's this approach he's showing me now? And you can sometimes throw guys off. But Evil stayed solid, man. He stayed solid with the Gigas. He knew I just need one more round, then I've got it. And he victorious. So he's going to move forward in the upper bracket. Bode's going to drop down into the lower bracket. Let's have a look at the bracket, actually, speaking of, and see where we're at. So, there you see Evil 46. They're waiting for the winner of DBP versus H-Dope, which is going to be our next match. And Bode has dropped down there into the lower bracket. And an update says that Jod 28, has defeated K-Top. So we say goodbye to K-Top. It's going to have to be okay with 7th place here today. And Jod is in the upper bracket semis. The lower bracket semi-finals. So, no. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. Wait, yeah, no. Huh? Yeah, semis. No, because the next match is semis, and then the one after that's finals. So this is just round 5 or something like that on the thing, like round 6. So, and then Xeon versus Cloud. That's going to be an exciting match as well. That's coming up a little bit later on. But next match, I believe it's going to be DBP versus H-Dope. And remember, guys, if you want to be involved in any of the action that we see here on the PlayStation Tournament Fight Nights, you can head over yourselves to compete.playstation.com to join in on any of the tournaments. And it's not just Tekken. There's a ton of different games you can also sign up for and be a part of the action there. Compete.playstation.com.
Yes, indeed. So DBP coming up to the plate. We have seen him in a few of these, been rocking the bob. We have seen him pick a Fang secondary at one point, but definitely known for his bob play.
Yeah.
Like you said, from the capital in Berlin, DBP_TK on socials. Young man, 23 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very aggressive, Bob. He's known to do a couple hell sweeps in a row when the mood takes him, So yeah, definitely one to watch out for once he starts building his momentum. Definitely a scary customer as well. So yeah, and then his opponent is H-Dope, K-Top's brother. Lampru Charalampos. I'm forced to believe that there are people who've pronounced that name worse than that. 24 years of age from Greece. Brilliant community those boys have out there in Greece, man. I've only been there once to Athens, and all those guys are awesome. Like that whole community, they're so cool. They're so talented, very, very passionate. It's just a great bunch of guys for sure. So LOK_H-Dope was his social there. So yeah, here we go. It's going to be best of 3. DBP with Bob. I think we will see Bob to open for DBP. And I think we will see Geese as well from H-Dope. So really, really cool match. 2 characters we haven't seen this so far in the tournament. So something different, a bit fresh. But who do you guys think is going to win in the chat? Let us know in the comments. Who do you think is going to take this set? Is it going to be Bob? Is it going to be Geese? Let us know what you think.
I have some recollection of DBP having to fight a Geese player last time that you and I.
Yeah, I think he had to go head to head against Picos from Belgium.
Oh, that was right. That's right. It was Pika, and Pika won.
Pico, yeah, and they have a very sorry, not Picos, that's a Japanese guy. So Pika, yeah, Pika from Belgium. And they have a very different style, Pika and H-Dope. So bit more. I feel like H-Dope is a bit more reserved, a bit more calculated in a sense. Than Pika. I think Pika likes to just get in and just rush you down kind of thing, that kind of pitbull. So different styles. I feel like DBP is probably better against people that are a bit more reserved, rather than like the equalizing the rushdown strategy. I think he does better against a more H-Dopey kind of style over a Pika. So let's see if that rings true here in the set today. But yeah, that would be my my best clairvoyancy here.
Ooh.
Oh no. I'd have to give all my clients a refund if they came to my crystal ball session, because it's not even the right character. It's Leroy Smith, aka my daddy, taking on DBP's Bob in game 1. It's gonna be cool. It's definitely gonna be cool.
The Grandmaster of Drip. That's the official honorific, right?
Oh my days, that's so sick. Yeah.
From Bandai Namco.
Yeah, that's so sick. Grandmaster of Drip.
Whoa, down low right away.
Wow, straight away. His sweep ain't even got that kind of range. How's he just doing that? Like running up for that? And he's backing up. He's done that one sweep. And nice counter hit.
He counter hit that my combo.
That was sick.
DBP taking his time trying to figure this out. That's another one.
Oh my god. Sweep uppercut. Uh-oh. Oh man.
Gotta guess.
Whew. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, H-Dope.
Very dominant opening, just all those counter out buttons. Start keeping him out very well. Like the jabs. He's barely touched him. Oh, there you go, there's something.
That was like That was like peak level commentator stuff. Barely touched him, launched straight away.
H-Up looking up some life. He's got the life lead. Be just outside rage. He's probably gonna chill. Just wait to be tapped into rage.
Yeah, he needs one more hit for that.
There you
go. There's that tap. Yep.
But
no, he's not gonna get to use it.
He dropped it. He dropped the combo. DVP, golden opportunity.
Gotta do it now.
He
got him!
Not dead.
Oh my god, what did he press?
Gotta guess.
Why did he press a button? I can't believe he pressed something. Oh man, that did not pay off. Maybe he wanted to interrupt with like a power crush or something, but the startup. I don't know what happened there, man. That could have been the play.
Disastrous round for H-Dub. He had that. He just dropped his counter hits on back 4 combo.
Alright, so one apiece now, off on the 4.
He's starting to block that down back 4. It's been one of H-Dub's favorite moves, and Bob can actually launch that low. It can be lost 22-1.
Oh, and he goes low and he gets him. That's going to be the round.
Nice combo.
Nice, yep. Wow, and this is a bit of a turnaround after that first opener.
Sometimes that's all it takes is your opponent kind of fumbles around, and then they get a little shook, and you can turn it around from there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's harder to win when you're winning, if that makes sense. Oh!
Yep.
Max damage launch there after while standing.
Excellent combo. Get some wall pressure here. Oh, it doesn't take the follow-up. Punish.
What? Yo, wow. He's like, take this hook punch. I don't like your parries. I don't care about your parries, mate.
Bro, I've never seen that.
He just got clapped in the face. Glasses came off and everything. Take this back to your Wing Chun dojo.
So wow. Leroy can multiple parry. You have to just keep doing back 2, and that's a 4-hit string. So he parried 1, 2, 3, but there was a 4th.
There was a 4th one
into key charge. You can key charge out of that string. That just looked so sick.
That was really cool. You don't really see that sort of interaction very often, so
no,
I definitely appreciate that one. It's such a blatant, like, disrespectful hook to the face as well. It just looks so funny. It's like clap. So yeah, that was really, really cool. Nice interaction there from DVP, who goes up 1-0. Great start from H-Dope. Nice performance, but I don't know. There wasn't, once the lows stopped hitting, it's like there wasn't much really that he could use to sort of open, like, to shock DVP with. I think in the beginning, sort of surprised him there with a few of those, the opening hell sweep for sure, and then the down back 4 counter hits. I think they were kind of catching him off guard. But then once that got neutralized, I think it was a lot easier for DVP to then assert himself and just kind of take over there. So yeah, I feel like Leroy doesn't want to only have to rely on getting parries and counter hits, right? I think he wants to be able to initiate, and so I feel that that's one of the things that H-Dope was lacking, like that offensive initiation that leads to big things outside of the lows, you know?
Yeah, I mean the conventional Leroy game plan involves a decent amount of back 4, just like long range, decent damage mid, homing.
Yeah.
But it can feel a bit slow, so I don't know. Maybe you just got to get his down forward 1 game started a bit better up close.
Maybe that could be a good idea. I think that it's definitely going to be a mission for him to keep that going, because DVP is adapting really fast as well.
This round's looking good for H-Dope. I can see him looking for that back 1+2 occasionally. Maybe that's a new part of the game plan here.
Get off me.
3-3.
Oh, wow. Yep, mid-low.
3-3 is a very good move. It's high damage. It can be launch punished if they scout the second hit by Bob, but you can play such good mind games with a 2-hit string.
Yeah. You don't see it too often, I find, with Leroy's.
I like when Leroy's just kind of throw out the first hit a lot. He gonna power crush through the jabs.
Oh, nice low parry. Oh, the off-axis combo though. Yeah.
Oh, he just ripped it. Little cheeky combo, sneak in the whip jab for style. He's got the cane and he's got the razor.
Oh, gets the cane out. Oh my goodness me. Definitely a citizen on Violet Systems gets the citizen cane out and goes to work.
Ran right into it.
That was literally like you called it.
Think about that. Nice wall carry from TVP. Can he reach? Squares it up perfectly. Big damage low carry. There's that back four.
Back four, yeah. Tracking.
Okay, H-Dub turning the momentum around with the low get-up kick.
I like the 4-4-2 to get there quickly. Oh man.
This wrist. That's back.
I know, just throws out the high. But it's so good when it hits. It's so good.
Good read from DBP. He put himself at -8 and then just swung. He knew H-Dub was going to eat that.
Carry. The lows are starting to get a little bit predictable here. There's another low, speaking of lows. Oh!
Yo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huge damage, half-life.
Hollywood movie choreograph action here.
That was half-life from the bottom.
Look at that, look at how far it went. Oh my days, the orbital heal. That will ruin anyone's day. That might be it, yeah, just rage art, yep. 1-inch punch incoming.
Dead or 1 pixel?
Nah, that's dead, that's dead.
Alright, Reinhardt says dead. Dead.
Yeah, that's dead. That's dead. But yeah, that was a really important orbital heal there, just to close the game. Great stuff there to H-Dub, who ties it up now. 1 apiece. Man.
That game looked a lot different.
Slowed him down. Slowed him down.
Yeah. I mean, for one, that Kane comeback, that really it just shows like how those rounds where like one player is supposed to win.
Right.
If the player who's supposed to win doesn't win, it has like a very strong like reverberating effect on the remaining rounds.
Yeah.
It can be hard to just shake those off. Like I had them. Like how did I lose that round? You know?
How did you? Yeah. Like what went wrong there? And then how do I recreate that situation? It's like it's really tough. It's one of those things where you have to just. I don't think you should ever just leave it completely, but in the moment you have to leave it completely. Like after the set's done and you're home, you can come back to it and think back. But yeah, in the moment you have to be very good at just going back to a blank canvas, just pressing the big massive red reset button, So yeah, 1 apiece now. And speaking of reset button, we're all tied up. So basically 1 game here to decide who moves forward.
Like I was saying, every set has gone to game 3. This very competitive tournament today. Super evenly matched competitors going to the Vermilion Gates for game 3. And interesting, this is H-Dopes. He has 3 wins in player match all time with Leroy.
Always that
not
number.
Where he's been doing his grinding in the
always that
in the player match lobbies. He's doing them elsewhere. Okay, the outrageous fit from Bob.
Oh. Trying to start aggressive.
Nice punish from H-Dope.
Oh, nice duck and punish. While starting 2-1.
Excellent. Duck and punish. H-Dope chipping his way back. He's against the wall. Tapped into rage. Nice block. Kept out.
DVP with the first.
Okay, DVP made a huge play there on the duck string. Looking sharp. Oh, he could have launched that, but no big deal. At least his defense is holding up.
It is indeed. Trying to stay on the aggressive side here, not wanting to give any openings up. Hermit stance. Mashing 4 and Hermit.
Yo, with power crash DF2. I like the pace DBP is playing.
Really nice. Oh, nice. While standing punish. Yep, with the jab for good measure. Flamboyancy there. Oh no, this is the up
in the back. Amazing presence of mind from DBP to realize that he could get the 10 string in the back. Because you need a good amount of time. The up forward 2 is actually a lot slower than it might appear.
He's feeling himself now, and now he's got the advantage. All the risky stuff coming out the health feed.
Yeah,
just down we go. This might be it for H-Dub now. DDP's on a roll here.
Oh no, he didn't do down 2-4. 1 chance!
Uh-oh. What are we going to see here?
I don't know why DDP went for that wall carry. He's still in a great spot to close.
Oh, he got him!
Mix.
Lower the Hermit stances. One more
1-1-2.
interaction. He could take this, but the 1-4 takes him out. Oh my days. DDP will be happy with that outcome.
A peculiar option for H-Dope to go for there, the down
Yeah.
1-2-4. I don't know what he was looking for exactly. He had a good shot to steal that round and maybe bring it back, but DPP staying sharp with that jab punish. Nice job.
Really, really nicely done. Yeah, no, great comeback all round. I mean, that second game definitely looked like the ball of control was firmly in H-Dope's court and K-Top's court. And yeah, that was a great comeback from DBP there. Yeah, so awesome stuff. Really, really
Yeah,
cool.
there's just like this avalanche of momentum going for DBP in that third round. But it started to slip, and like you don't know what would have happened if H-Dope managed to get that round. Just like how
it would have been all to play
DBP
for.
might have been. But he made it happen. So okay, first round of winners is complete. Made it all the way through. Game 3s all the way through, but winners semis is set. So we are gonna just survey the bracket here. We've got Xeon versus Cloud squared up, Evil versus DBP. Only one losers match has played through thus far. Jod advanced over K-Top. We'll be waiting on H-Dope and Bode. So a lot more Tekken to go. That was only the first round that we played through, and a lot of crazy games there. So now that we have completed game 4, I think we're going to jump over to Xeon versus Cloud. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so. Yeah, no, that makes.
I'm not sure. I'll find out.
It makes sense. It might be a break before that.
We're squaring up.
There we go.
The Luchador
Nice,
battle.
Called it.
Lore battle. Xeon versus Cloud.
Sensei versus student. This is going to be a good one. Xeon versus. I believe these two played before as well. I mean, it's all a big little. It's all a big kind of rotation. Like these matches. Because I believe these two played before as well. But yeah, also super sick stuff to see these two go at it again. Both playing really well this one as well. So, interesting. I'm feeling Xeon's on a bit more of a roll, but I don't know. We didn't even see King last time, did we? We saw like Master Raven come through, so could we see that again? Possibly. I feel like Master Raven gives. I feel like Master Raven gives Armor King some headache as well.
Yeah, I wonder if it's one of these things where like King's the main, but he was just kind of on fire with Raven, and if you just like make the switch to your secondary just because you're playing good with him that day, we'll see what Cloud's plan is. I feel like he's very explosive with both characters. It seems like he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve for this first of two type of format. So maybe he can't really go wrong, I don't think, with either choice.
Not really. I mean, it depends how the first game goes and how his confidence feeling is after the first game. If he gets battered the first game, could kind of do some mental damage. So yeah, we'll see.
So it's been a while since Xeon played his first game. He took it over Jod in that close one. So hopefully he's been staying warmed up.
Yeah, true. Hope he's been doing a bit of training mode, a bit of ranked. Stay solid, stay warm. But yeah, King Armor King.
I was saying I think Xeon's like the favorite to win today. I mean, he's got a lot of second places to Fergus in these tournaments. Made a lot of deep runs.
Wow,
this could be his day.
Eliza, I didn't see that come.
He's got a lot of depth to his roster, it seems. I wonder if this is like calculated counter picking or if Cloud is just having fun, just picking whoever he wants to pick. Not sure, but we're going to the Dragon's Nest. First game winner semis. Cloud versus Xeon. Booting up, here we go. Right on to it, displaying a 14 win streak. All right, Cloud starting off just up close. Eliza pokes. They're playing very close range. I'm trying to get something started with the plus frames this step. 2-1, 2-1. Okay, just trading pokes. No launchers yet, and he's gonna get delayed hop kick.
Yo, the delayed hop kick. He's trying to get rid of that 14 win streak. Trying to take that win streak off. 14 straight.
Huge damage off that delayed hop kick combo.
That was mad, yeah.
And hey, Cloud overextending for sure right there. Did not need the XTP.
Jumped out of the wall running.
Nice launch. Scouted. Going for the wall. He's going to get it.
Look at the life. Oh, he doesn't get the ground throw. Wow. Look at the conversion of that.
Clothesline out the air. Okay, Eliza's got meter, and we know Cloud's crazy. We know he'll use the EX.
Oh, man.
So he stopped.
Yeah, she can steamroll with one bar really easily.
2 rounds up for Zayon. Wow, just swinging to counter his right now. He's got to slow down.
Oh, he is going in right now. Look at this round, just demolished. Oh,
Okay.
low parry to save a life. It's not going to be enough.
Oh my
days. You never want to die with a full stick of butter. You never want to lose with a full super. He didn't get a chance to use any of his resources. That was crazy. Dion just opened a new one right there, man. That was ridiculous. 3 straight. Woo!
That's not how you want to go out.
He definitely gave Cloud something to think about in that game. That's for sure. It's like there's a pecking order here, and I don't know, man. He's about to put Cloud T7 into the new Colonel's bucket, but that was just crazy.
That was rough opening game for Cloud. Kind of threw away the first rounds with, I don't know if it was an accidental EXTP or just an ill-advised one, but even when he got that low parry there, like last call, last chance to get something started with his Eliza, he couldn't convert the low parry combo. I think you run for the hills back to Raven or King. I don't think that was not the play.
No, that match was AEDQ. Awesome Eliza's done quickly, right? That was just on speed run 3-0 thing, man. He needs to like either change the approach with Eliza or King or like a different character, because he's obviously got a few characters. Maybe the Eliza's a bit rusty, you know, been focusing on Master Raven and King maybe more. You know, like sometimes that can be a thing as well. It's just like you haven't really played that matchup recently, you know, things like that. So maybe Master Raven is the ticket here. He's switched back. Let's see what happens.
Good choice. Yeah, I think his Raven looked so good in the first round. I don't think there was any reason to switch off of her. So I'm glad he's back. See if he can get something started.
Because when he brought Master Raven out in that last set, that was everything, right? It was just did a complete turn in the match, like. So yeah, let's see what happens
A little late.
Oh, just about missed it, yeah. Oh wow. Didn't miss that.
Hit the wall. Huge damage. Goes for Oki.
That's a lot of life. Wow, and no break.
There you go. There's the power of Raven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cloudy, the Raven is the one, man.
Just all that damage into that Oki situation. Just steamroll that round.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get another one, potentially, if he can get the wall. That new wall carry. Oki time. Supplied. Smacked up by the down 2. That's Cloud and Rage.
There's so many hits in that combo. It's like Michael Jackson's career.
Yo, look at the launch on Zayon's favorite move, like you mentioned.
Oh, in the back, the Rage Drive. Guaranteed. Nothing you could do about that.
Look at this, man. Just go Raven from the start. Raven all the way. Getting a lot of something started.
Oh, that was bad. For sure.
What a satisfying power crush.
Definitely a thriller of a session.
Killing me, dude. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with all of these. Okay, nice punish back on 2.
Ooh.
Crouch jab underneath. We're down by 2-1.
Oh.
Something happened with Rage. Not gonna get the drive.
Shoulder block.
Okay. Playing keep out. Gonna get
Shining Wizard.
Set point.
That. There's Shining Wizard's last game. Clearly hadn't had enough of that. That's what they say, don't stop till you get enough. Oh, nice start there. Launch again.
Right, I know what's coming at the end of this set. I know which hit's gonna be dropped at the end.
Well,
if Zayon takes it.
Oh, dunks in.
Okay.
Oh, the axe handle. That would have been curtains. That was proper dangerous, that one.
The two jabs. Yeah, two jabs. Such a scrap. Should have launched that.
Oh, nice break there.
He's got the breath. He got the breath. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Tombstone.
And that is going to be it.
Dropping the final blow.
Yeah.
Tombstone. You gotta say it. You gotta say it. Told him to beat it. GG.
Oh boy. Yep. Tombstone. That's the jam for sure. He robbed him at the end there. He robbed him with that Tombstone, man. He's a smooth criminal. Smooth criminal for sure.
So the first 2-0 of the day.
Yeah, it was. It actually was. I feel like that first game, he made a conscious choice to just go ham and just obliterate him. Basically, you could tell, like you could see the way he just dominated like that. I mean, it really put him on the back foot. Eliza didn't get a look in, didn't even get a chance to play, and it showed. And then the Master Raven came in really solid again with Master Raven, but man, Dion's just on another wavelength at the moment. So yeah. Good set both round though. Good set all round for both players. So Xeon is our first winners finalist here in the upper bracket, and yes, Cloud now in the lower bracket, awaiting his opponent out of H-Dope and Bode. So yeah, that's going to be coming up soon, but not next, because next it's going to be Evil versus DBP. So that's what we've got to look forward to momentarily. Really, really interesting progress so far from all of these gentlemen. So really cool. Evil, I mean, close set versus Bode. Just about couldn't get around Leo's options. So he's going to be taking on DBP here. Maybe Bob, a slightly slower, more predictable customer, is going to be an easier matchup. Leo's got like a million moves. They're all good. Half of them are safe and the other half are low. And so it's always hard to fight against Leo. But let's see if Bob can present a matchup that he finds more preferable. And I wonder if we'll see Gigas again, or if we'll go opt for Ganryu. We haven't seen Ganryu yet. So
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tough matchup to win Gigas versus Leo, and he handled it very well. And Gigas has to take a lot of pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really watching his Ganryu last time. I think Gigas may be a bit easier to use overall in tournament. Ganryu can be a bit awkward. We'll see what he goes with. I think Gigas clearly appeared to be like the main arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick subs, but you don't want to go over the sub and you just get destroyed. Like the Eliza in the last set, like you can. It can be like the Master Raven in the first set for Cloud, where it just really dominated, or it can be like the Eliza in the last set where it just does nothing. It's like about as useful as a helicopter was in it. It's about as useful as an eject seat in a helicopter. Like there's just no point in it. So, yeah, I think that that could that could be. But I don't know. I feel like Bob. I feel like Gigas fights Bob quite well, so I don't think this is one of those matchups where you're going to be super worried about. But it's Gani anyway. It's Gani.
I'm excited. I think
upward 1+2 must be annoying for Gigas though.
Yeah, I think Gigas actually does fight Bob pretty well, but unfortunately, Gigas has to worry about Downback 2 getting launched, which never really feels good. So that is one of the aspects of the matchup that could really drive the Gigas player away.
Yeah. So, but he's gone with Gani, and we haven't seen his Gani so far in this tournament. So, going to be interesting to see what he's bringing to the table this time around. In game 1, here we go.
Okay. On back to 1, Bob does not really have any way to deal with the second hit of back to 1. Very spammable.
Wow, there's a nice crouch F1 there. Finds a smart.
Wall carry. DBP's wall carries are so precise.
Oh, what? Well, how did that miss? The down 2+4 didn't hit at all.
Occasionally, you can escape it. He tried to get his back.
Oh, nice. Nice use of power crush there as well.
Okay, crucial escape from Evil. Just navigating around Evil's offense so well. Wall carry. Not quite. Pop. By the idea. Alright, he's got something. Start. Cheeky combo. Everything again he does cheeky.
Yeah, once he gets going, he's definitely a cheesy character. So hard to predict.
Oh, DBP tried to launch it. There's a lot of layers to that mix-up when Ganyu's throwing the sumo palms.
Good for this round. One more gonna do it. Oh, the down forward 1-4. You can only stay in defense for so long, right? You have to open up something.
Freight Train is such a good round ender. You can delay the second hit so much. Okay, can Evil reach the wall here? Deep dash.
No!
Quite
a few things not hitting here, man, this game. Kind of weird. Alright, so again, a crouch dash 1.
Damage?
Yeah. Okay, this time
not going to escape this time, yeah.
Delay.
Challenging. Okay.
No.
Keep out jab.
To the face.
One of the best ways to close out. Just good old keep out jab. Solid stuff, DVP.
Yep.
Oh, that was excellent.
Awfully safe.
Getting an awkward angle here, though. Okay, just takes a crouch jab.
Oh, the interruption. Slightly slow reaction to the block low there. Evil has some time to react.
Evil.
Oh, man.
He's been doing a good job mixing up his down forward 2 options. But he's against the wall here. Oh
what?
My God.
Wait, what? What was the plan?
We call that the road.
That was the...
We call it the road rash stun where I'm from. When you get those those ones that hit them out the air and they just go flying down the ground.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Ducked to high and went for the unblock. That would have been mad.
I couldn't have had attention. Okay. Evil's got to manage these power crushes. Open himself up.
Oh, crushes 1 again.
Should be able to.
He opens the set. He opens the game with it and he ends the game with it. Man. That was definitely the win button there, that move for that game.
And I have to say,
0 DBP.
I have to say that that combo he got at the end with the sidewall coming up, it wasn't exactly like an easy kill. He really squeezed every bit of damage out with that 1-2 1+2 string on the sidewall. That was good specialization from DBP.
Got all the juice out of that sponge for sure. Okay, yeah, no, it was a pretty comfortable game there for DBP. I mean, it went to the last round, but I just feel like DBP kind of always had control, if that makes sense. It looked like that anyway, from a feeling perspective. But yeah, close game, but no cigar, man. Yeah, a few unfortunate instances for Evil.
It seemed like Evil could pretty comfortably just do down forward 2 without being punished, and yet he would very consistently opt to do down forward 2 into the extensions.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and then
it
get crouch punished and give away the advantage.
Like,
yeah,
he wasn't taking a ton of damage for doing it, but it was like even just taking like a crouch jab or a little while standing punish, you can get momentum started.
Exactly. It gives Bob the frame advantage, and then he starts his wheel of fortune. So yeah, it's
It's like you can maybe just do the DF2 and force DBP to have to like alter his muscle memory to try to jab punish it, which is not actually easy to do. Usually if people are like programmed to duck after down forward 2, it's hard not to duck. But he's stuck with the Ganryu. Let's see what adjustments
so stays with Ganryu here. Feel his face. Game 2. Nice combo.
Wall.
Finds the wall. Wow, I thought that was a bit far.
Okay, his wall carry's pretty good. Oh, bad combo though. It's gonna cost him. There okay, just down 4-2-1 this time.
He didn't know how many. He didn't know how many he was gonna do. He was still ducking.
Forward 2s. Get to that DF2. Just trying to kill.
Oh, and again. Man,
another
crouch
one.
dash.
Yeah, really that move has been money for DBP.
Yeah.
Down 4-3. There you go. Just down 4-2 by itself.
By itself. He heard you.
Can he reach?
The wall again.
And Ganryu combo.
Oh, man. This guy gets going, it's always a problem. Look at this.
DBP not out of it though.
No.
Bob dangerous.
There's the health speed. This could be bad news.
One of them. 2 of them.
Oh my goodness me! What is happening here? Oh, get him! And this is the race track.
Oh my god, he's dead!
No way! Clip that round. Ladies
Gotta
and
clip that round.
Clip that round. That was bananas. Oh my days. DBP on a pixel and a prayer brings the whole round back. Steal it away from Evil, who's going to be kicking himself after that round. That was ridiculous. Daylight robbery right here at night time.
Mentally hanging in there after that.
Oh man, that was crazy. DBP's got to be feeling himself after that.
This would be really impressive if people could bring this back.
Yeah. Just to be in the game, right? Still mentally.
Let it happen again. Let it happen again, dog.
Oh my days, is that going to be it? He's got Rage Art. He's got Rage Drive. It could be all over right here. And he, no, one more hit.
Oh, he's alive. Evil's got to be more careful closing out these rounds. He's just kind of in a hurry.
Nice definitely got the right color on because DBP was seeing red that last round. Like he was facing an angry bull, just wanted to close the round. Oh my goodness me. And there we see. I think the angry bull won that round.
Heartbreaking second round for Evil.
Crazy. What a set that was. Yeah, just DBP just sort of doubled down on his aggressiveness in that final round, didn't he? He didn't back up after the comeback. He just said, nope, I'm going to keep on him. And he just kept him pinned down. You know, like thumb wrestling where you just keep their thumb pinned down until the 3 count. It just looked like that in that final game. Great stuff to Evil. Nice composure. Good that he stayed in the ball game there. But man, DBP man of the hour for that set for sure. Great stuff. Good set all round. Awesome stuff. DBP, I like the aggression more than the defense on him. I think it's a good look. I think he should try and keep that, as a staple.
Those crouch dash ones, man. I mean, there must have been at least 5 of those connecting in that set.
Yes.
Huge damage output, and Evil never managed to deal with that move.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's hard to deal for sure, but
yeah, I think once a person has a good read as well, because it's one of those things where you can sort of avoid that, but then you're taking out so much else of your gameplay to focus on just that one thing. Sure. And I think every time Evil tried to go back to whatever he was doing before, the crash dash one would clip him out of his movement, whiff, punish, counter hit. It was there on display. And it's just, that's one of the difficulties of is juggling the offense and defense in a fight. Where do I need to be ready for this move versus when is it my turn to just express myself? So great stuff to DBP. That round was the craziest round we've had so far this evening. Like that hands down. That was, I don't even remember how it all started, but I know that he didn't have any health and he just managed to take the whole bar. Absolutely insane.
I think it was like hell sweep, rage drive over him. Evil missed the punish, gets rocked by a back turn.
No. Was it hell sweep? Was it unblockable? Hell sweep, unblockable, rage drive over him. Something like that. Yeah.
Unblockable.
Yeah. That was crazy. Oh my days. You don't want to be on the receiving end of those sequences. But here we see what's happened here. So yes, the upper bracket finals here today is going to be Xeon versus DBP, Italy versus Germany. And then the lower bracket is looking stacked as well. Evil is going to be facing Jod, and Cloud is going to be facing Bode, who eliminated H-Dope 2-0 in the lower bracket there. So big shout out to H-Dope. He's going to have to take joint 7th place with his brother here in the top 8. So big shout out to those chaps from Greece. Bode then, yes, marches forward, and he's going to be taking on Cloud. And that is really, really cool. I wonder if we're doing upper bracket final. I think we're doing upper bracket finals next, and then we're going to be maybe doing some lower bracket action.
Well, we've got our bracket updated. We know what's going on, and we do just want to remind you once more, if you want to get involved in these tournaments, it's been such an exciting tournament today. You can be one of these competitors if you head on over to compete.playstation.com. You can sign up and get involved with Tekken. You can see scrolling at the bottom, we got Street Fighter, game, and much more than just as well. So,
NBA 2K, FIFA. I think I've even seen like chess and Gundam and stuff on there as well. Like, there's really a lot of games going on over there. But it's Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur, and a Rainbow Six is there as well. Like, there's really just like a multitude of genres as well. It's not just different fighting games, like different genres on there as well. So definitely head on over there, check out I mean, maybe challenge yourself. Why not set a personal challenge? Put some notes in your calendar and just be like, every month I'm going to try a different genre, or every 2 weeks I'm going to enter a tournament of a genre I don't usually play, and just challenge yourself. Maybe learn some stuff. Maybe you'll learn some things that help your ability in other games that you play more often. So check it out. Compete.playstation.com. Always a good idea. And then we also have a Discord as well as a PlayStation Discord, guys. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew, but did you know?
You know now.
And if you guys want to get involved in that, I do believe we have and yeah, it's a place where you can go and get involved, meet like-minded people, join a community and be part of regular esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. There you see the code if you want to get technical and type that out, or if you just want to scan the QR code, might be a bit of an easier option there. But yes, PlayStation Tournaments Community Discord, where you can meet like-minded people and share your love and passion for video games with people all around the world. And that's it for now, guys. Okay, so with that said, we're going to be having upper bracket finals plus lower bracket action coming more to your screens very, very shortly. But before that, we're going to go to a short break. So go and get your refreshments, your drinks, stock up on everything you need to enjoy all the action to come. And we'll see you very shortly after the break.
See you soon. Awesome. Thanks, Steph.
PlayStation. PlayStation.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to the PlayStation Fight Nights Invitational EU edition. My name is Joey Fury. I'm on the mic today with the legend Ryan Hart, and we're about to get right back to business. We got winners finals coming up. Our first to three of the day. We've got Xeon versus DBP coming right up, and winner of this is punching their ticket to grand finals. So very important sets.
Interesting, both of these very two strong, aggressive guys, right? They like to assert their dominance early on in the set, and we've seen exactly that in each of their encounters today. And yeah, it's great to see DBP in that upper bracket winners final slot, right? We always see him grinding out hard. Doesn't always make it there, but today he's there, and he has had a good run so far. 2-1 over H-Dope in the opening set for him, and then 2-0 in the upper bracket semis versus Evil. Great match that was that we just saw. And for Xeon, yes, 2-1 over Jod, very close match as well, and then 2-0 over Cloud. So both of them building even more momentum as the tournament progresses. And so upper bracket finals is where they slot in now. At a glance, I kind of feel like DBP is edging out in the defense department. I feel like he's been able to mount the better comebacks, the better clutch scenarios, successes. So if it comes down to that, because we both know what they can do on offense, both of them are extremely aggressive Rottweilers, right? They like to go in and tear their opponents to shreds. But on defense, I feel like DVP might have the edge, and it could very well come down to that in a slightly longer set in a best of 5.
Yeah, I mean they've both been looking very strong. It's interesting looking at the bracket. I was mentioning like it was all game 3s in round 1, and you were like the 2-0s are coming. Like people are going to start catching their stride, catch their momentum. Yes. So yeah, it was only 2-0s, 2-0s for DBP and for Xeon to make it here.
Indeed. So that's it. It's our first best of 5 of the day. We're going to get into this one momentarily. Italy versus Germany. Armor King versus Bob. I do believe we will see Armor King. I don't think we're going to see a sub, at least not for the first game. So yeah.
I don't think we see Fang here either. I think his Bob's been looking very, very good today. Yeah. Stick with the main.
Definitely.
So this matchup in particular, I think the way it kind of plays out is Armor King has the better counter hit tools. Like he's got the speedy back 1. Whereas Bob's fastest counter hit tool is really down forward 2. I mean, you could technically say it's his magic 4, but it's not really a great option.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too many magic 4s this set. So down forward 2. I mean, I think going in, I think Crash Dash 1 has a lot of good utility for Bob, as always, right? But Armor King's back 1. I don't think what else. Yeah, they're not really like those snappy counter hit kind of characters in general. Like they're more about hitting big whiffs, punishes, mobility, like stepping around things, looking for damage that way, and interruptions, of course, as well. And speaking of interruption, we have a communication error before the game can even get started. The technical interruptions have begun. So we're going to get that. We're going to get that match happening momentarily. So stick with us, guys. You know how it is with technology. Always a few little hiccups along the road. So here we go. But Bob, Armor King, definitely an exciting match. I know we're going to see some explosions in this one. If anything that we've seen so far is something to go by. I think definitely got to look forward to that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like these characters, the similarities they have in their tool sets. Like sometimes people call them the fake Mishimas.
True. Both of them.
Yeah, like DBP's been putting that Crouch Dash 1 to work, and Armor King has a similar option with the Crouch Dash 2. There's some other like interesting elements to the matchup, like Bob can launch forward for neutral 2. We know that Xeon likes that move, could be relevant. I mean, I'm interested to see how it's going to play out, especially when they're both having good days. I think, in my opinion, they both look like they're playing very confident today.
Yeah, I mean, in any battle, right, 90% of it is cerebral. So the moveset is one thing, but I feel like who gets into the other's head's going to play a role here. And, the sooner you can get your opponent thinking and questioning things, the better, right? So it's about who can put that spanner in the works of the other opponent's intentions and make them really start second guessing themselves. Because, there's some frame advantage to second guessing. If your opponent starts second guessing, you can do what you want for a bit extra time. So it's a great time to express yourself. But yeah, the opening rounds will be important because it's a longer set as well. So you want to set the tone, you want to set the pace. You know, no opponent's going to write you in as the hero of the story, so you have to be the one who writes the book, right?
Mm.
So yeah, it's going to be. That's what it's going to come down to. Both of them have been aggressive. See, this is the thing here is because both of them have been very aggressive, right? Usually the aggressor of the two, whoever they've played against. But in a match now where they go up against each other, both very, very aggressive, you know, the unstoppable force meets the immovable object type scenario. I'm not exactly sure what happens, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of what it comes down to, at least from what I can see in fighting Zeon, is dealing with his throw game. Like he's like his first match of the day, for instance, he was just putting like so many command grabs all over Jod.
Mm,
Um, and I think it's kind of about like your approach to how you deal with that and kind of just like keep that offensive just failing, not to let him grab you. Or you
right,
can like
right.
take that defensive posture and try to be the type of player that scouts it, ducks it, and has a really good tool to walk with the 14 frame while standing. So
Mm. Oh, let's see what happens. Looks like they're good for the loading now, and hopefully, Arctic Snowfall will be our first stage of battle. Let's see what happens here. All right, we are in, guys. We are in.
blending in with the snow,
In this final.
big snowball.
Yeah. I think he's got a date with Elsa after this. All right. Ooh, down one head. Chopped away. Oh, no.
There you go. Probably catching ducking, maybe looking for a chain grab. Once you such a strong mid.
Oh, nice block. That was for the round as well.
Eat with
BB
lost in one.
Not too late. Still gets the combo. Kept it tidy. 1-2 jabs into the down four.
Closing it out. Oi, homing. He knew he was gonna stop there, huh? Rocked by the back one. Simple combo. Little extra damage. Looking for the big damage.
Fancy stuff here.
I
Sparks galore.
forgot. We were talking about counter hit tools, and
Yeah.
while standing 2 is 12 frames.
It's so sick, yeah. And that hurts a lot. That combo hurts.
Crazy.
Yeah, no. How dare we forget, right? How dare we not?
Completely
not remember?
forgot. Put it to work right there. Right. Oh, DVP, the signature crouch dash 1. Not quite dead though. They are jumping over me, sliding low. That was hot. Presence of mind, but he's still got a ways to go. Here's sneaky low. Full crouch. Bob doesn't have like really fast lows to close out with, so the fact that he's getting into crouch dash to use that is pretty smart. Okay, got like 3 slow low. Power push denied. Zeon, tons of momentum right now. Just very methodical. Places the quick low. Final rounds of game 1. Zeon jabbing, stepping. Bob's so slippery. Bob's slippery again. Okay, Zeon chopping away with the down 2. Both of them just blocking it out. Oy, side swing. Just keep out TV. Zeon playing cautious. Not. Commentator's curse yet again. Drops the combo. Zeon's got a chance. Good job keeping up the pace there, DVP. Shutting down any comeback possibility from Zeon. It was evenly matched like we expected. The DVP clutching it out 1-0. Definitely a bit more resistance to his evils putting up, like the crouch, but he managed to find a few of them and really enforce his. And I felt like he used Zeon into a position where he was really taking big, like Zeon was kind of opening himself up occasionally, like finishing the down 2-4 string or relying on down back 3, for instance. Things that I think he doesn't really have to do. I think the down back 3 seems unnecessary. But well done. We'll see if he can make some adjustments. Maybe just play a little bit safer, because that down back 3 getting blocked was pretty devastating. All right, queuing up. Going to be trying to go to game 2 very shortly. I think Zeon, he's going to be locked into Armor King. I don't anticipate any switches. Here we go. We're queuing up to the Abandoned Temple. Pretty open stage. Quite a lot of room to navigate with these characters that both have very good forward movement, wave dash capabilities, wave dash technology. All right, here we go. TVP repping a 4 streak so far. Oh, denied. Huge back one. And Zeon reached the wall. Wow. Okay, it was a low splat. But he's got wall pressure. Nice.
TVP. Well, trying to go for him a second time.
He's been good with that option today.
That was sick, yeah.
Okay. Find a giant swing. Wow. That was a crispy whip punish. And Shining Wizards him off the sidewall. Staying off the round.
Round. Wow, looking good.
It's in building for Zeon. He's finding the launchers now. Okay. Tombstone.
Look at the damage. Oh my word.
And the mid for the win. Wow. Huge turnarounds. Zeon's money with the launchers.
Dark upper, look at that.
He's finding all of the launchers this game. He's found counter hit back ones, dark uppers, BF2s.
He's found the football. He's got all the launch codes now.
Back one. Oh. Wait. Get a kick, breaks the momentum. Excellent punish. That was impressive. Mixy time.
Oh!
That should be dead.
That's gonna be it. Rage art.
Yes.
Yep. Step on him. Guaranteed. Yeah, no amount of scaling is gonna save him here, man.
And Armor King's damage output is so high. The fact that he can sneak in that clothesline before Rage Art, it does so
it's so
damage.
true. We're all waiting for the Rage Art, and he's like, there's an extra clothesline before that? What?
Yeah, he wanted to really make sure.
Nicely
Brutal.
Done, definitely. One apiece here, ties it up, took over all the control momentum. Just the mind space was in the palm of his hand, and manages to get it to one apiece. It's best of 5 though, so still a long way to go. I mean, well, now it's effectively a best of 3 from this point onwards. But yeah, really, really cool adaptation here from Zeon.
Yeah, brutal 3 rounds straight from Zeon. That was.
I
Good.
feel like Zeon's a long set guy. I bet if you talk to him 1-on-1, he'll tell you he likes long sets.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment. That was a great adjustment.
Yeah,
but
great stuff.
DBP, no slouch himself. He's going to be counter adjusting to what just happened. He took a lot of launchers right there. He's just got to stop and think, like, how do I mitigate the counter hit back ones? How do I mitigate the dark uppers? I think if he takes away those 2 things, game 3 will look a lot different.
I mean, easier said than done though, right? I mean, it's not like Zeon uses these moves a lot. Like, you don't get many windows to counter that, you know? So I think you just got to really have a sixth sense for this kind of stuff. Like, he does 1 dark upper every set. Like in 1 BO3 he'll do it once, you know. If you block it, fine, but if you don't, that's it. That's your lot. So but let's see what happens here.
Yeah, the counter hit back one's big, and I noticed specifically TVP got power crush by it a few times, so for him to think about.
Oh, no break on the giant.
Wall 70 the damage.
Oh
my
god. Clotheslines him back into the wall for good measure. Hits the warrior, takes out a warrior on his way in.
So yeah, they're moving right now. That was a beautiful clotheslines out of the hot tub. Love to see it.
Ooh.
That could have been dark upper, Ryan.
You could have done it. but I know the Warriors on the side are taking side bets right now, and there's a dark upper. Gets it.
He's just pushing his crouch hard.
Yeah.
To the point that he's whipping it.
He's just giving a lot of opportunity. Whoa!
Not dead.
Whoa! Zeon is feeling it right now. Momentum.
And Zeon has really got DBP looking for lows at the ends of rounds, and Zeon has been so disciplined, just mids for the win. Closing cleanly. Wow, the pickup! That's a rare pickup, only at that angle by the wall. Oh my god, man. 6 rounds straight.
Damn, can he be stopped, man? He's just found this wave of, he's just in this flow right now, and everything is working out. 2-1 now, just completely taken over from the order of Bob here. This is wild.
That was so fast. And
6 straight.
Just win in like one way. Like he made so many things happen. He made giant swing into the wall. He was creating like productive Oki situations, finishing DBP's crouch dash 1. Like it's just so sharp in so many ways. So
because I don't feel like DBP hasn't had an opportunity to play. Like I feel like it's been fairly like back and forth in a lot of sequences, but just the outcomes, Zeon's just grabbing all the big opportunities, and he's closing the rounds. That's the biggest difference. Zeon is closing the rounds. So, man, this is crazy.
It's a hard thing. A lot of times when people play online, they tend to favor a more offensive style because playing defense is it's a bit harder. It's harder to react to things. You have to play in a bit more of like an anticipatory way. But I think like when you take a loss like that, like DBP's got to slow down and try to play a bit more defensive, as hard as it may be. He's opted to just try to break the momentum with a character switch.
So he's gone with Shaheen here. Yeah, that's different. I mean, I know he does have a secondary Shaheen. I've seen him play Shaheen before. But yeah, I kind of forgot that he plays him. But here we go. Let's see if this can turn the tide.
Shaheen definitely offers a lot of different options. He's got this super strong DF1 and the slide game, of course.
The slide game is going to be important as well. That's something that can control you from a distance. So not looking good so far though.
Yeah,
still. Ooh, managed to block that power crouch. Oh, a nice low parry.
He got like 10 damage off that.
He got like 5 whiff jabs. Like that was crazy. I've never seen that sequence before. Alright, so hop kick out of nowhere.
Just got his timing. DVP is swinging at the wrong times.
Damn. So far, this character switch is about as useful as Neji and Shippuden, and this is wild. Oh! He's got a chance. Oh, he goes for the slide.
The defense has just not been holding up for DVP, unfortunately.
So, yes, nice slide.
But wait. Not rage.
Oh! The orbital out of nowhere manages to get him. What? Did that connect? Surely that was
totally. Totally misjudged where the wall was. He thought it was way closer than it was.
That's so unfortunate.
Now Zeon is just 1 round away. He's about to hit his 9th round straight right here, actually.
Oh my gosh, you're right. 8 straight rounds in a row here for Zeon.
To the wall.
Wow.
Back into.
Oh.
Bop. This game. 9
straight rounds. I don't think I've ever seen that on PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights. I don't remember the last time I don't remember ever seeing 9 straight rounds in a row. Even Fergus didn't get that. Like that was crazy.
Nuts. That was after dropping game 1. He just picked it up just 9 in a row.
All the way, yeah. Great stuff, man. Zeon, just dominant. I mean, we knew coming in there when we looked at the players in the round 1 that it looked like DBP and Zeon were just on another one today. So predicting the upper bracket finals, okay, maybe. But predicting a 9 straight in the upper bracket finals, that wasn't going to happen. So yeah, crazy momentum shift there. Because after that first game, he just ran away with it, didn't he? He just got control, and that was it.
So strong. Yeah, like I said, I mean, he was my favorite for today, and now he's in Grand Finals winner side. So he's just got one more set to win.
Yeah, it's like you said, right? He doesn't have Fergus here to ruin his day, right? So it's a nice little picnic for him at the moment, you know. Upper Grand Finals, winner's side, you know, he's sitting pretty. So yeah, let's have a look at the bracket and see where we are right now.
Sure.
Because things are getting interesting. DBP now drops down into that losers final slot, and Bode has eliminated Cloud, guys. We in the break, you know. Jod has eliminated Evil. Okay, so Jod versus Bode is going to be our next match, the losers bracket semi-finals. That's an interesting one. So yeah, both 2-0 as well in the lower. Every match in the lower bracket has literally been 2-0. Like,
yeah,
every single match. So yeah, Jod versus Bode. So we're at final four, guys. We're at final four. Zeon, DBP, Jod, and Bode. That's how it looks. And there we see Julia Chang versus Nina Williams.
Starting to wind down. So we haven't seen Bode play any Julia today, though, right? He's been
just Leia. Right,
at least, yeah. I mean, maybe he's been using some Julia in losers bracket, but we've only seen his Leo thus far.
Yeah, that's true.
And before Julia came out in Tekken 7, he was at trans and Leo was the character, so he's got a lot of turns.
For sure.
For his shut up. Wonder why he used Julia on stream today.
Good question. I mean, it might just be the matchups. It might just be the specific matchups he had to go up against. He might have felt a bit more comfortable with Leo, especially to, at least to open the set, and then, okay, Leo did well, I'll just stick with Leo. You know, it might have been that kind of decision. So,
right.
Yeah. I don't remember any matches where he opened with Leo and got destroyed, right? So I think once he sees that it's a certain level of progression, then he sticks with it. Like, okay, I can do this. So,
there's the Leo. I think, some players, they reach this level where they've got two characters. They're really just like co-mains, and you can just go whatever way based on how you're feeling that day.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Arena is the stage.
Good to see a job match.
Yeah. We haven't seen him for a while, huh?
Yes. I'm glad he's went. Okay, filling up for 41. Almost caught that check. Good job. Very hard, actually, but nice. This wall.
Finds himself at the wall, yeah.
And this guy, of course, knows exactly how he can fit more hits in on the sidewall.
I was about to say, how do you know that? Like, that specific string.
You gotta know your character in and out.
Yeah. All right. Jod is probably one of those lab monsters. Oh, and he lines him up perfectly for the while standing 2 on the whiff punish, and straight into rage out. No funny business. He's gonna take this one, but man, so unfortunate to whiff the sweep right there in Leo's face while she's crouching.
Shot a little overextension. He was looking to just kill in one shot. He didn't want to the price for it. Sharp stuff from Bode. Tricky. Squaring up. White's his way out with a straight.
Okay.
I've been saying Leo very strong right now, especially with the recent down forward 2 buff.
Yeah.
You can see him looking for it on wake up right there. He's just trying to catch him, duck him. Oh, that's unbreakable.
That is sick. Yeah,
breaks the extension though.
Oh.
Magic 4 committed to the string. Excellent punish, that back 1-4. Such a huge buff for Nina. Caught moving. Looked like he could have cleared that, but bad luck. Spider knee. Guess is right again.
Oh, nice max range sweep there. And then second one, is it going to be a third?
Oh, deny. Bullseye with that up 4-3. Perfect.
Oh, gets caught with the counter hit launch. First hit 2.
Yeah, on him, sticking to him.
No room to breathe here. Look at this. All over him.
That's gonna be it.
Wow. God even reads the counter at the end. Just doesn't press any buttons. Man, what a solid final round that was in that game 1.
Giving the old stare down, very confident with the life lead. Good stuff.
That was really cool. So Jod looking solid here. After that first loss in the upper bracket, he's obviously been doing the business. He hasn't lost a single game in the lower bracket. Neither of these guys. This is Bode's first loss in the lower bracket. So Jod on a little streak right now.
Yeah, Jod's so strong. I mean, he could very well just run this all the way to the finals. He could be the champion.
Thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we'll see him in. Because who did he lose to in the upper bracket? I don't think he lost to. Oh wow! Oh no, you're right. In the opening game, right, 2-1. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, not his most ideal run back, but yeah, you never know, right? Maybe he wants to run back.
It was a very competitive set.
Yeah,
either way.
I feel like Jod in a longer set could even do could even do more damage, So let's see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, Bode. I wonder if he'll switch to Julia now at this point, or if he'll stick with.
Yeah, I'm not counting Bode out by any means.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Let's see, they're queued up. Julia, it is.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Infinite stage. They random selected.
I kind of like Julia with walls though.
Yeah, I think it's probably at least by the book favors Nina because she can just hide take it away. Wall game is one of her best qualities.
Right, let's see what happens here. Juliet has been selected.
Okay, great hands.
Oh, doesn't break the mad axes.
Very strong. What he has access to now is that mad axes.
Wow, the bow and arrow from downtown.
He's trying to put it to work.
Yeah.
Whoa! It must have been counter hit, or he just ate the delay. It definitely was a clean hit range.
No, I think he tried to move. I think he didn't think he would finish the string when he tried to move.
I know it'll catch you if it's counter. There's a bad accident.
Second throw. 2 for 3 nowadays.
Beautiful combo from
nice.
Jod. All the
great
damage.
Execution. Whoa! What? I didn't know you could do that.
If he had launched that.
Yo. Clip that. I didn't really think you could do that.
That's
sick. Oh, okay.
He's really trying for it. I wonder. Oh,
wait, what?
That works. That works.
Oh, that's sick.
This guy knows everything, man.
That's sick.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So Jod gets that round, and now he can really think about how he's gonna settle in dealing with his mad axes, because that's where so much of the damage is coming from.
Yeah, mad axe has definitely been getting a lot of mileage up there for sure.
Alright, so it's the Jod sidestep game. That's his bread and butter. He's moving around Julia very well. He's trying to be a grappler right now. Fight like JC. Oh, we got him! I think he was trying to down for 2-3 or something.
Yeah.
They with the smart.
Wow. 200 IQ, right? The tech. All right. So looking to go up 2-0 against Bode. Trying to keep that streak alive right now.
Look for the hard combo.
Wow.
Damage. Well, it would have been a lot of wall carry.
I was going to say that would have been the wall on any stage.
Yeah. Nice confirm for Bode, the down forward 1.
Down now and missed and gets a free combo.
That was sharp. Jod always stepping. He managed to step away from the second hit. Bow and arrow. Bode's in trouble right here. Gonna get caught.
All right. So, Jod looking really solid. 2 straight games there. I mean, absolutely incredible stuff. looking impeccable right now. I mean, Jod, you know, after he dropped down into the lower bracket, he's been an unstoppable force. He hasn't had any trouble against any opponent. He hasn't even lost a single game, guys. Just think about that for a second. He hasn't lost a single game to anyone. 2-0 in the lower bracket, first game, second game, and now here it's 2-0 over Bode. And that was losers semi, so that's going to be it. That was only best of 3, that set. So big shouts to Bode. He's going to go home in 4th place, I believe.
Yeah.
And now we are moving into the lower bracket finals. DBP versus Jod. You know, that's the match that's going to be next. And this is going to be a best of 5, so slightly longer there.
Yes.
But man, Jod with a 6-game streak here in this lower bracket gauntlet run that he's been on. So I hope DBP's been watching, man. This guy's on an absolute tear right now. So of course, Xeon up there sitting at his, I love to, you know, paint this picture, but you know, he's got this room. He's in like a really slick room with a mahogany desk. He's got his feet on, and he's on a black leather swivel chair watching the stream. He's got a black cat on his lap that he's stroking, and he's just, you know, watching these mere mortals go at it with a chance to maybe take him on in the grand finals, you know. And it's just funny in my head. So losers finals, is it going to be the assassin bride, or is it going to be Mr. Hawaiian shirt himself, Bob, taking on Xeon in the grand finals? I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Who do you think is going to win this match? Let us know in the comments. Is it going to be Jod going to grand finals, or is it going to be DBP? If you think Jod's going to win the set, let me see you drop some 1s in the chat. If you think DBP is going to win the set, I want to see some 2s in the chat. And if you don't care, you just want to see some good Tekken, then just drop some 3s. And we'll take those as well. We'll just see how active you guys are there in the chat. So yeah, best of 5, you know. Best of 5, guys. It's going to be a long one. I'm excited. I do like some long sets. Definitely like some long sets. Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, these guys are going to get teed up and ready to go for this one, you know, and boy, I mean, we not long ago just had Evo Japan. You were out there for Evo Japan, weren't you?
Yes, indeed. Crazy.
How did you find the experience?
Crazy how difficult a tournament is, man. Like, the number of pilots that are out there in that region. It was great. I had a lot of fun. I actually did pretty well. I mean,
okay.
Could have been better. I was like inches of getting into the top 8.
Really?
I got shut down by Safi Black.
Okay.
I had advanced over Chanel to get. But you know, Safi was just, he's so like intense, but also at the same time.
Yeah, like, that's a good way of describing it.
He's got that yin and yang perfectly balanced.
That's very true. Yeah, he has these moments of solid control, but then he has moments where he's not doing anything at all, and it's like you've got all the freedom you want, you know. So yeah, it's a very interesting combination when you play against him. But that's the magic of Tekken, you know, maintaining that element of unpredictability, right? And that's what these two are going to be trying to exhibit over each other on Jungle Outpost. So let's get into this one, guys. Losers finals here. PlayStation Tournament Fight Nights. Let's get hype. I see a couple of 2s in the chat. Well, I see 1, 2, and 1, 1. So that's a draw. No, I see more than 1, 1. All right. I see 1, 1 on the screen now as well. There we go. There's a nice launch here from Jod to open up. Gets the combo. To the wall we go. Oh, misses the combo though. Doesn't get all the damage. 4-3 block. Okay. Oh man, DVP backing up now. Trying to make some space for himself. But Jod relentless. Look at these combos.
Combo.
Yo, wall to wall here. Facebook combos.
Good.
She really is. What
do that stuff.
I was going to say, yeah, the execution. Oh, that's going to be the round.
Oh,
no!
No! He dropped totally did that combo.
I was going to say the entry level barrier on execution is going to be why you can't use Nina, but if you can surpass that, then yeah, she's definitely really strong.
Oh my god.
And DVP's had enough. He's had it. What? Health speed?
Combos if I struggle in.
Yeah, his clutch combos are on life support at this point. Ooh, what's that?
Nice. Is that dead?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The clutch combos are on life support, man. It's like, you always miss at the end when you need to. Uh-oh. Jod now. Oh.
That combo, it's pretty stable, but if you get a bad angle, the down 3+4 will work.
It's pretty stable, but if you need it, nah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
You can usually tell when it's not
It'll
good.
work now.
What? Oh, all right, never mind. I think it's I think it's like you're saying. I think it's the female hurt box thing.
Yeah, let's see the rest now.
Okay, in the corner.
Yeah, but that looked like it only worked because he tried to move.
Maybe.
Wow. I learned.
Nice.
That's so good, guys.
It's very plus. Great reach, good damage.
Speaking of great reach, good damage, look at DBP go to work. That's one.
Almost got her to the wall already. Such a small stage.
Indeed. Alright, so. Oh, John bomb to the wall.
It's kind of a video
Attack. Yes, the exhibition. The YouTube exhibition here. And he's just cleaning him up now.
Oh my god.
Trips him up 3 times. He's still going after the round. He's relentless. They're making a point here.
Fights his way out. Oh, he was reading a low there. He picked that up?
Wow. Oh, he was ready for everything else. And none of the things he wanted came. It was just the throw. And there was no break on that throw. And DBP has taken that first game here in the losers finals. Man, that was a close encounter.
Bro, I think you said it exactly right. You know, like when you're tech rolling in that situation, you've got so many things on your mind. You're like, is he going to rage drive to get plus frames? Is he going to go mid? Is he going to go low? Like, what's going to happen? And sometimes like a normal grab is the last thing you expect.
Yeah, no, 100%. That really is the case. It's just one of those things, like you can't think of everything. You know, some of these characters have over 100 moves. You know, how are you going to have all that ready to go, right?
Right.
So there's something that will get you. Something will get you. But that time it was the throw, and Job just wasn't ready. I don't know if he pressed it a bit too late or pressed the wrong one, but DVP's got the first game.
He might have been too late or a 1+2 break.
Yeah. Well, DVP's opened a can of momentum now. Let's see what he can do with it. You know. What's your favorite Tekken 8 trailer so far? Which one's your favorite?
So, just because I'm a huge Jack fan, I like the Jack one a lot. But in terms of like the straight up quality and like presentation, I really liked the Kazuya trailer. Actually.
Yeah,
I thought that was sick.
Same. I like the Kazuya one first, and then Jack was my second pick as well. That trailer was ridiculous. All right, so we've got Bob blending. I was going to say we've got blonde Bob, but then I almost said Blob, blending in with the water in the background, which is
the blonde Blob.
I feel like all of that tongue twisting wasn't really worth it, but yeah.
The blonde Blob versus the blonde Bomb.
Yeah.
So I like say that 5 times.
No.
No.
I refuse. I like my tongue where it is, not tangled. Oh man. Blonde Bomb. Why am I even trying this? Oh, there's a whiff
nice
punish
from DBP.
A block punish from DBP. Yeah, that's definitely it. Definitely it.
Over 4. Such a huge buff for Bob, or he wouldn't have been able to launch that.
Yeah, true. Goes low.
Wow. You don't see that, but a drop.
Some weird drops I've never seen.
Okay, looking for the up. Stare down up close. Life lead.
And that's nice. Underneath the high.
It should be dead.
What?
Oh, no.
Whenever we say that, it's never the end.
These drops.
Whenever we say it's the end, it's never the end. Oh, wow.
It should have been. Should have been, for sure. Belly.
Yep.
Wow, that was a sneaky hell sweep. No way I would have ever blocked that one.
Speaking of fast sweep. Jod with a little bit of a life lead now. Evens it up though, goes MVP. Oh, and there's the launch down for 2 counter hit, and that's going to be the game. No!
Stop,
I can't
just
quit.
stop.
Oh my gosh. Everything we called.
Okay.
It's not going to say anything.
That's going to be the game.
Well, how did that miss? In what world didn't that hit? Oh my gosh. Wow. 2-0 here. Losers final. Jod on life support right now needs this game to stay in the set. Otherwise, it's going to be DBP taking on Xeon in the grand finals.
Some cool stuff there from DBP. He did crouch dash 3 by itself, no extension. Got those mental frames. Got him looking for the extension, and then just down forward 2 pop. And that was like almost the winning play. I've never seen anyone do that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, got the interrupt, closed the space down, and put him in a really uncomfortable situation. And then the down 4-2 was just ready to intercept any option that Nina was thinking about. So yeah, that was a really good move. Nicely done.
I just in the set right now. I'm not sure. Yes, to do is just DBP's got all the right answers.
Yeah, DBP is initiating really well. He's initiating really well when he has the opportunity to, and that's throwing Jod off of his game. He's not getting to do what he needs to do, right? So yeah, it's going to be a question of kind of understanding where DBP's coming in on offense, trying to find the counters, or trying to initiate in a way that stops DBP playing his game. But those are the 2 ways he's going to have to deal with this, because DBP is looking to close it out and move ahead 3-0. So whatever Jod has planned, it's got to begin now.
He needs 3 in a row.
Yep. Was that 3 in a row in rounds that last game as well? I can't remember.
I think it was. Regardless, I mean, it's been quite dominant. Mishima building.
That's true. It definitely has been. So guys, if you want to get involved in these tournaments, remember the link is compete.playstation.com. You can head on over there and you can sign up free of charge for any of the tournaments on the site. So yeah, go and do that, guys. Make sure. Well, don't do that now. Watch the losers finals and grand finals first, and then after that you can go do it. Here we go.
Last call for Jod.
Final game. Yeah.
Last stand.
So make it happen together. Ooh, a good start.
Huge. The Hellbringer. I like the combo.
Right. Almost half bar gone now. Oh no, he doesn't get the rest of the combo.
Hit out of his house. He's got nothing here. I don't think he's gonna hit it. Nope.
We need to start saying things won't hit and then they'll still connect.
Not dead.
There we go. The reverse.
Make sure it's dead,
first, guys. Let's let me make sure. What?
What a trade.
Nice. Interesting trade there, yeah. What?
Jod.
Counter hit.
Jod's just getting counter hit out of so many like sidestep buttons.
Yeah.
Gotta change his timing a little bit on Nish.
Guarantee.
Down low, these hell sweeps. That was good. He dropped the follow-up.
Oh, man. And in the low to seal the deal.
The risky low.
Gets handled at the end there.
Gets the round. Nice block. For positioning.
Ooh.
Up against the wall. Eating the lows. Taking all the mixes and misses his long punish.
Oh, man.
Now DBP
goes
is
low
super
again,
confident.
DBP. Oh, and the wall standing 4. And that is going to move DBP into set point to eliminate Jod here in the final.
Like the psychology. Oh, I got away with one, so I can do one for free now.
And this is the aggressive DBP that we've seen him turn into when he's winning. And look at this round. Oh my god.
Not bad.
Battered him.
I'll fight you anytime.
He's in a hurry for his run back, Lizea.
Wow, that was destruction derby there, man. Perfected him at the end there. Big shout outs to Jod. Walks away with 3rd place here. He gets a nice chunk of change for his efforts. And DBP is going to move into the grand finals. And a very scary DBP is one that's winning. And he's definitely doing some of that right now. So congrats to all the top 8 so far. But the remaining 2 fighters are indeed Xeon from Italy on the winner's side, and he's going to be taking on DBP from Germany on the losers. Again, it's going to be best of 5 for the grand finals. And man, I wonder if we're going to see a reset or not. I do wonder. Before we move into that, let's have a look at the bracket and check out all the carnage we've experienced so far throughout this top 8. So there you see the 2s and the 0s down there in the lower bracket. Not a single 1 in that lower bracket side.
Wow.
And then on the upper bracket, yes, there you see the carnage. Everyone left to waste there. Xeon 3-1 over DBP in the winners final, and they are going to be running it back in the grand finals here. Best of 5 with Xeon on winners side. So DBP, he's going to be using this time to sort of reflect and think about what went wrong when I played him before. What can I change to get the victory?
Yes. So like you mentioned, Xeon's been sitting pretty, living in luxury in the grand finals winner side. Just watching all of the carnage unfold in losers. But you don't want to get too comfortable being in that advantageous position. You want to close out as soon as you can.
Indeed. So, rising from the ashes of the losers bracket, it is going to be DBP taking on Xeon in the winners side. And so it's going to be a long uphill battle for DBP if he wants to win this.
How many underscores you figure that is in between each?
That's like collectively like 6. Yo, that's like, is that 3? Oh my gosh. I think that's 3.
Might be a quadruple.
Might be. No, because if you imagine if you put those letters onto it, it would be like 3, right? 3 of those D's can fit on. I think 4 is it's not big enough for 4.
I'm just looking at Xeon's underscore, and it doesn't look like it's very wide.
That's 1. I think that's 1 underscore.
Yeah.
Xeon's 1. So I think DBP's 1 is 3 underscores. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Tough to say. All right, grand unfold. I'm hyped for it.
So back to Hammerhead we go. Yes, I do love this soundtrack, man. It's so sick, so epic. Both have 3 wins on the clock. Grand finals, guys, get hype.
I'm sorry, the 9 rounds pretty too. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes.
DBP's trying to get around real quick.
I think it's gonna be a perfect.
The first hit missed. Okay.
Wow. Why does that? This is the most I've ever seen that combo miss in any Bob tournament ever. It's like miss on everyone. And Armor King's not a small character. Yeah. What?
DBP's moving right now. Nice pick up. Pushes towards the wall. Out. Whoa. Yo, snatched him out the air. These housers are so hard to block. Nobody's been finding them.
Nope.
1-2.
Oh, and the 1-2 Jeffs closes the round out. Looking good here.
Alright, change the
throw. Yep.
Get off.
There's the break though. Punching me in the head.
Back roll catch after the break.
No, he doesn't break the giant spin. It's going to be a wolf
70 big ones coming up.
Nice block. Nice duck into punish.
He just cashes out on damage. Whoa. Dead. Yes, his combos. He's cleaning it up.
He's got some weird combos, but they do work and they do take a lot of damage. And that is 3 straight rounds, man. Wow. Just like that.
Okay, answer back in a hurry.
If he does that twice more, we've got a reset.
Yeah, huge difference from winners finals.
I feel like Zen's warming up though. I feel like he just hasn't played in a minute. He's start warming back up again.
Yeah, man, he's been living in luxury, like you said. He's going soft.
He's been in the grand penthouse suite, just living it up, man. In the jacuzzi.
Man, he's got to remember what it's like to fight in the trenches. Okay, but still in an advantageous position. He's got time to adapt. He's got another set safety net in case this one goes wrong. But don't hesitate.
Still
it's just
one
interesting.
More game. if everything goes wrong this game, it's still not over yet, you know. So yeah,
It's interesting, like just how unique every set of Tekken is. You know that you can just 9 round straight somebody one set, and then just a few minutes later, you know, you're the one getting 3 streaks. That's a very momentum heavy game.
I think that's a testament to the skill at pro level, right? Where these guys just know the game so well that the way that they lose, they learn from, and they see the holes and the mistakes, and they come with the adapted plan, right? And they can execute that straight away. They don't need to like practice it. They just know if I do this, this, and this instead, I'll win like that, you know. And we've seen DBP execute that flawlessly so far. So let's see what Xian can do on the turnaround here.
Okay, more health sweeps. Can't be blocked.
Unblockable, indeed.
Okay. Bringing something new into the mix that Namek.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he's trying to get some mileage out of it.
The conditioning begins. Oh, nice. Walks around him and gets along.
Step this wall. Going for a crazy wall carry. Booted, not quite bounce range. Fortunately.
Wow.
Wasn't ready with the punish, but he's low. Close out.
Another round for DBP is looking unstoppable.
Nice punish. In the back. Step on him. Oh, stare on the tackle.
Nice.
All the punches.
Punches as well, yeah, and closes around with the low. Nicely done there for DBP. 2 straight here. In the round. Man.
5 rounds straight.
Steel needs to turn it on. Wants to stay alive. And that's the thing, you can't. This is the thing, you can't allow DBP to just do what he wants, otherwise he will make it play. You know? That was a great nice.
Great combo.
Yeah.
On Nish.
Oh.
Oh. Looked like he should have cleared it with the sidewalk, but that move is hard to get around.
That made it out for so long. Oh, no respect.
Something about that move when it counter hits. It just +2.
Wow, and a health sweep out of nowhere, and just like that, it is 2-0 here in the grand finals. We might be looking at a reset bracket, man. Xion's going to be definitely having to think about this because ideally you want to win on the winner's side. You don't want to have to take a reset.
Yeah, for sure. But sometimes it does happen. Kind of have to keep in mind, I guess, the idea I was mentioning, like a new set. It's a fresh start. Like just because you got bodied the previous set, like doesn't mean it's going to happen again.
No,
as long as you can reset your mind.
Gotta be calm, stay composed, think of strategy, focus on the match. You know, even when you're not in the match, focus on the match coming up. Focus on who you have to play. How does he play, or how does she play? You know, and what's the strategy going in? A lot of good people that lose because they don't really have a strategy. They're just going to play their game and hope for the best. But when you actually have a strategy versus your opponent, you have to think about it and execute it. And there's a lot of homework to do. But when you do have a solid strategy for an opponent, it's a very, very helpful thing to do, you know, to have. So yeah, let's see what he's picked up from that winner's bracket experience.
Sometimes, you know, just when you go down to games like this and you've got the other set, as a safety net.
Yeah, do you
can
think
really
might be a bit
you can just cut loose. I think that's the key thing you got to do right here. It's like odds are I'm going to get it's not a sure thing, but like I'm just going to really loosen up now. Like I don't got to stress this set so much, and that's when you can potentially turn things around if you're willing to just loosen up, take some chances, take some risks. Hey, house. Yet to see one look blocked. Nice while standing 2 from Xeon. Drop though. He's got a forward 3. Xeon does like that move.
It's weird. It's weird with the house. It's like none of them get blocked, or they all get blocked. There's no in between. Oh, he baited him in for that.
Should be dead.
Over to the wall now. Yeah, that's gonna be it. If it hits, yeah. I was scared to even say anything.
That puts him.
Didn't want to jinx it.
Hey, DVP. Seems like close to this reset. Big for 2. For him still. Gonna drop it. Stop going for it at this point.
Oh, this time it goes low.
DVP is playing loose.
One more round, guys, for the reset. Can he do it?
Crazy. The level of confidence, just the flow. It's so
Is
hard
this 9
to
straight
stop.
rounds?
Yeah, he's on 8 right now. Okay, finally.
Oh, wow.
You reach this wall. Good stuff. Great wall carry. Advantage. Tombstone, that should be dead. 58. Boom. Okay, broke the round streak. Could this be the start of something for Zeon?
It could be. He needed that, man. If they're alive in this, you don't want to go to the reset. You don't need it, you know? So, this is definitely really, really important.
I can see Zeon. I can see him split talking like crazy. Just trying to
Oh, he
avoid
counted it.
getting health swept.
Yeah.
Okay, a little one-two punish. Oh, that's not the first time we've seen that interaction.
Yo, Zeon might have found something, man. It looks like he's onto something here. Hang on a second.
Don't count him out of this set.
Might not get a reset at this point. What's happening?
Nice step. He thought he had his back. He was mistaken. Nice punish. Caught him ducking. Down back 3 under the crouch dash 1. Scrapped him and playing fast.
Oh, nice break on the C-flex.
Really fast. Nice conversion.
That was sick.
Got the wall. Pokey.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Great start. Yo,
Oh
reset
my
is
god.
confirmed.
That was so clutch. And that is it. The while standing 2-1 clutch launch has given DBP the reset bracket. Man, it is back to 0-0. And all that fire that Zeon had in the upper bracket has been simmered, has been quelled here in the reset. Man, this is crazy now. Now I don't know what's going to happen. Ooh.
Zeon was so close, right at the edge of just getting that game on the board. But
Yeah.
you could see he was a bit frantic to close. Understandably so, because he was getting pushed into a corner, but he whiffed, and DBP he's playing so sharp right now. You cannot
Yo,
whiff.
things
can't.
might be different now.
Yeah.
Things might go different now. That looked like a different kind of DBP. I mean, he is hungry. You can tell he wants this. And Zeon hasn't really been able to exhibit that same gameplay we've become accustomed to from him, right? Like, he was on the back foot most of the time. He was not getting many opportunities to do damage. So yeah, this reset is going to be important for both players.
Yeah, brand new set. Zeon's got to leave that one in the past. He's got to think back to his success in winners finals. Like, I've drilled through before 9 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally possible.
He's been there.
He got something
Done
started in
damage.
that game 3. He had a little something going.
Yeah, if he'd have got that round, it might have been different. If he'd have got that round and made it 2-1, yeah, maybe we'll be having a different conversation now. But man, DBP gets the bracket reset with that clutch launch. And here we are, back to 0-0, guys. For the reset.
Wow, what a punish. Right at round start. Perfect wall carry. Second hit of it. Nice break from TBP. Huge life lead. I'm just looking so confident, just the way he's moving.
Oh man, he's not giving up.
This is crazy.
Second.
Okay. There you go. Should go to the wall. Zeon, always sharp with the wall carry. Caught him out of the hop kick. Fight his way out the wall. I like the movement to the left. Ooh. Squaring up the wall pressure. Ooh, denied.
Lapped out of his intention.
Oh no, he crashed up instead of ducking. Logan. Lock. Not dead. Ooh, not dead. Gotta
One
guess.
more hit. Let's get 50-50.
Nice.
Oh, and he blocks the low. Nice read there from Xeon.
DBP feeling himself a little bit too much. Very cheeky low. Good read from Xeon, yes, for sure. Yeah, every time he gets that wild stand before, he gets a counter hit out of the power crush. Nice wild pressure right there. Whoa! GameStop trade. That's actually about even. Hang on, okay, he's really turning this around. Okay, he's ramp up. He's looking so much better. He needs that mental reset. Oki. He stays down. Wall splat that. Version, it's Oki time. Whoa! No way. No way! Full unblockable on a trade. Keep DPP alive. A little way to stay alive.
There are moments where it looked really great for Xeon.
He's looking good here. He's taken that same counter hit interaction twice now. Oh my god, even on life. Jabs him out the air. Yes. Wow, nice. 3+4. I love that option because really the only way he dies there is to a counter hit low get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he played
So
it
that is it.
perfectly.
1-0. Xian is alive. After the reset, he is woken up and he realizes, you know what? I cannot go down like this. I cannot go down 6-0 twice in two, 3-0 twice in two brackets. I have to win now. He's making sure that he starves DBP for control and options that he needs to win. So yeah, great stuff to Xeon here so far.
Really good. It's a struggle for momentum between these two. And it's like, whoever has the momentum, it's just like, it's bad. It's like an avalanche. So the other person isn't even getting rounds. But Xeon is finally break what DBP had going. It's like, I guess what happens, like you were mentioning, when very offensive, like high-powered offense, these two players, when they collide, when they meet with each other, it's going to be like heavy momentum battle. All right, so Xeon now officially has the lead once again in this tournament. This is going to be the final set of the day. Queuing up back to Dragon's Nest. Such a war between these two. Very evenly matched today. And yeah, I do like I like that moonsault combo that Xeon goes for sometimes. Very high damage. Okay, here we go. DBP gonna catch two forward twos. Okay, Bob nerfs. That would have been a wall splat before. Yeah, hop kicking his way off the wall. Very dangerous to hop kick with your back to the wall against Bob as well. So he had to place that with confidence. Rage bodying Xeon's keep out jab. Very unfortunate interaction. DBP takes round one. Or for a little whip bait. Catch with the keep out. Xeon not fighting.
Not at all.
Hunts him down with the slash kick.
Gosh, looking really good for Xeon now. What? Great trade.
Had some crazy trades today.
Yeah. They know each other, so I feel like they know each other so well now at this point. Oh, and there's a counter hit. It's not going to be enough though.
Or is it? Or is it?
Oh my
God.
One more hit's going to do it. Oh my gosh. Just about left alive. A slither of health left.
This is a crazy set today, man. One on rounds. Oh, goes for the big whip punish. He was too late. Sidewall. Nice, there you go. Forward 2-3. Great punish.
Oh, yeah,
That's it.
I'm surprised when it actually hits now, because it just never was.
how
Hey,
much
twice in a row. Wow.
It has to be inconsistent. Look how much damage that Ender does. It's
It's so
obnoxious.
true. It's like he's already done a full combo. Why does he get that on top? And down 4-2 underneath the jab.
You know the damage on that's been nerfed, actually. It used to do way more.
Yeah, no, you're right. You said, oh, we're looking for the power crush. Like this. Stone tonight as well. You actually risked that.
Back. DVP needs this game. Needs this round to keep this set close.
Wake up hop kick from way out.
Is it dead? Oh my god!
Killed with that wake up hop kick, man. That jumped so far forward. I can't believe that worked. And Xeon definitely got kicked by surprise with that one. And it went all the way to the wall, the combo. Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
That combo was perfect. We've been talking about how he's been having some combo difficulty today, just like a few drops.
Yeah. Right.
Just some options, but like his combos overall, like the routes that he's going for, they're so optimized. Like not many Bob players would kill in that situation. That was like perfectly done.
He knew exactly where the wall was. He knew exactly what he needed damage-wise to get the kill. And it was just, pristine work there, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, like it's hard to be super clean with combos sometimes in the online environment. But overall, like I think just his combos are, like we mentioned, they're unique and they're very optimized.
And great situational awareness, like from both of them. I feel like they always know like where they are on the map, and they're always ready for what situation comes around. So yeah, it's really cool to see. Yeah,
sometimes people, they think like those terms might be at odds with each other, like unique and optimized. Like if it's optimized, it should be like kind of like a static, like same thing every time. But there's a lot that goes into adjusting for the various situations, like sidewalls and different angles. So I think they can be unique and optimized at the same time.
Oh, definitely for sure. All right, so we're getting into this one, Dragon's Nest again, and 1-1 here after the reset. That's spacing out now, being as careful as can possibly be. Nice, straight in for the hell sweep. Tries to catch him stepping with the crouch dash 1. Nice, let's go with that.
Just barely reached that low. TVP busting out some different moves. Forward 3+4. Crucial break. Very close on light. Neither have rage.
For a while. Oh my gosh.
That was a big overextension. I don't know what Sam was looking for, but DBP is going to cash out on that mistake.
He was ready for that one, yeah. He couldn't wait to punish that one.
Super ready with the down leg balls. Sam's got something going here, though.
Oh no, he misses the end.
In the back.
Oh, and that's a huge opportunity for DBP now.
Oki caught him
all of this
swinging.
From that one mistake from Dion. Look at what this has built up now for DBP. This is crazy. It's not over yet. It's still working.
Whoa.
What?
That was tight. Out of the belly. That was out of upward.
Jumps into his arms.
Catch me.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep.
That's dead for sure.
Yeah. What a round. Oh my goodness. It's so even as well. This whole set is just so even.
Dead even. 1-1 games, 1-1 rounds. Oh, caught him. Nice crouch up interrupt. I like it.
Down one interruption. Yeah, definitely.
Smacks him up. Delayed hop kick.
Again, he's got into that pattern of just going for the tombstone. And DBP is onto him.
Oh! If at first you don't succeed. Yeah, you were mentioning like very early on, like back 1-2 into throw. It's a good place to place them, but you don't want to be too predictable. You just brought the delayed hop kick. That was crazy. Very creative stuff to say on there. I like it. Got the sandwich. Hide.
Do I get twin fist?
On the back foot. Squaring up wall pressure. No break.
Wow, that came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah,
That was
that was-
rapid.
The forward neutral 2 like leaves you very close, and he just brought a Shining Wizard out of that. Like very
That
fast
was
while running execution.
rapid. Yeah, definitely. So that is it. After the reset, Xian has come back into this one, and now he only needs one more game to take the entire tournament. 2-1 here for Xion. DBP on the back foot.
Crazy bounce back from Xeon. I mean, he's making great adjustments.
Yeah, he is.
Even just to his offense, like he's putting new options in the mix. That delayed hop kick was not something we've really seen him attempt at any point. And the first one failed. He brought in another one. Like he's just shifting the mind games that he's establishing, bringing out a crazy tool like that.
Yeah, it's really back and forth. I mean, that best of, I mean, you know, because it started in the upper bracket finals, didn't it? Where Xion had all the momentum, all the control, and then that reset bracket before was just all DBP. And then now, like, these guys have just had a clean seesaw matchup, like, all the way through in all the sets. And now it looks like it's Xion's time to shine, you know, like, he's got the upper hand now. And so let's see if DBP can turn it around, because if not, Island Paradise might be the last stage of the tournament. Let's see what's going to happen here.
That's a great way to put it. It's been the Tekken seesaw.
Yeah. Tournament match point for Xion here from Italy. Shout out to Italian FGC. Unless DBP can stop him here.
Let's see, he's got to put up his last stands. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. This could be the last game of the day for the EU edition. Strap in, get hype. Xeon's trying to close.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's done his sales pitch in the upper bracket finals. Now he needs to close the deal. Ooh, what was that?
Swatted with the side switch, yeah.
Wow.
Sam's got rage. DBP's gonna swat him once more.
Couple new things from DBP now, trying to mix it up a bit more. Nice whiff punish. That was sick.
The wall. Is it gonna hit? Yes, it is.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's the suspense now. Oh no, wall splat.
Nice sidewalk off the wall. Can you get the next wall? Yes, you can.
Finds it.
Thought it was gonna be a sidewall. Just takes.
Oh! That wasn't a bad place for a delayed hop kick, right? That's driven by the wall. Nice breaks from
Stunner. Oh, he mashed. He mashed big time. See the stunner into something. He's getting a little too antsy.
Yeah. Two straight here.
Squandering his lead.
Oh, he runs straight into a dark upper.
Get the wall and drop
what?
it. That's the first time he's dropped that. It's not an easy combo, truthfully.
Like nothing came out at all there. Not even with buttons.
Okay, out of the air, off the slash kick. DVP looking to square this up.
Oh no, he missed it as well.
Oh, they're missing their dashes.
Yeah. It's that time of day.
Yeah, might be having just a little trouble adjusting to the timing. DVP's
wow.
gonna close up.
Not bad.
What are we seeing here? These turnarounds are just crazy. 2 straight games for each of them, and two games for each of them, but 3 straight rounds there for DBP. I did not see that coming after game number 3. That's mad.
That was really fast. All right, chat. This is the last game of the day. There's just been back and forth, back and forth. Final game post reset. They've been, just riffing on each other, like 9 rounds straight here, 8 rounds straight for the other guy. Like it's been back and forth. It all comes down to this. So interesting how that works. Like how much of a mental game it is for it to arrive at a game 5 like this.
Grand finals, final game coming up, man. Thank you guys for being a part of this PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights for Tekken 7 Europe. After this tournament, later on, we will be having PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights for North America as well. And I believe Joey Fury will be also on deck for that too. So make sure you stay tuned and come back for that later on. But man, before we get to that, it's grand final. The bracket has been reset and it is 2-2. It could not be closer between these two chaps here, Xion and DBP. I don't know who's gonna. Man, this is just too close to call. I just don't know who's gonna take it.
I wonder if it's just gonna be like a steamroll for somebody, or if it's gonna be like just clawing till the bitter end, like final round. Like I kind of
think
hope so.
I reckon someone's going to get 2 rounds. The other guy's going to get 2 rounds, and then the guy that got 2 rounds first is going to win.
That would be
I'm
that
calling
would be
that.
a storybook ending. But who's the hero? Who's gonna take it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Okay. On Hammerhead. This is where we started the day. This is where we're gonna
It
end.
is, yeah. It's where we end. It's where it all culminates.
It's all a big circle.
Oh,
Underneath,
yeah. That was sick. Doing bad news if it doesn't go on. Oh, there's the hell sweep.
Another
and
one.
Second one. He's starting trouble early here. Goes mid, but it's blocked.
Woo!
Oh, and he
Come
jumps
here,
into
get out
jumps
the
again.
air. Snatch you out the air.
Oh, and the dark upper. That one on the chin.
Gotta guess.
Oh, and he goes low, crunches the toes. First round to Xeon. 2 rounds away from taking.
So tense. Okay, underneath. He's doing a good job going underneath the crouch dash ones. Can DVP adjust in time? Fighting that wall pressure. He wants it. Oh,
He got him.
it's gonna be. He's gonna take it. He's gonna go 2 rounds up. Wait a minute.
One more hit.
Is he thinking about a crouch dash too? Thinking about cooking up some. Okay, cap
Oh, and that is 2 straight. 1 more round for Xeon.
Tournament point.
He's gonna
Tournament
take it
points.
today. Unless DVP's got something to say about it. What happened now, though?
He wasn't in range to whip punish.
Oh!
Yeah, he lost the two.
One hell sweep again. He's getting aggressive here. Whoa! Oh, gives him the combo.
Oh, he had the insurance policy. The
Oh,
low into the
and
high.
the delayed hop kick punish. He's ready for that low.
Oh man, DVP's out. He's sweating right now. Oh,
Oh!
my god, he's gotta guess.
guaranteed
He's gotta guess for his life.
At the
He's
end.
gotta guess for his life, Ryan.
Oh!
He's a, oh shoot!
Oh! The clutch.
DVP stays alive.
DVP stays alive in the tournament. Wow.
No way. Can he convert that the whole way? Backing away. Punish. Mid. Underneath. Went under the throat.
Hell sweep. Guaranteed with punish. For the wall splat on the side step 1.
Final round. It could punish.
It might do. Bob now.
Oh, that reached.
Scary
Scary position. Oh my
Looking
god.
for
There
it.
was such
Back
a
kick.
risk.
Oh, the hop kick out of
What?
nowhere.
Can he
Just
kill?
throws it out.
It's not that. Mid. Low.
And
Final.
Final round. I can't believe this guy's hype. What is going on?
Stacking damage, taking a big risk with the down by 3. No fear. Power crush, stuff the momentum, catching him out the air. He's afraid of the hell sweep. Big damage on that flow.
Yep, that's the combo he needs.
No!
Oh, belly block again. He's in a bit of trouble now.
Huge trouble.
Oh, and DVP takes it. 3 straight rounds for DVP, and he is your PlayStation Tournament's Fight Nights champion for Tekken 7 here in Europe. Congratulations, DVP. What a phenomenal comeback there, running it all the way back, resetting the bracket, and clutching it out there 3 games to 2.
3 rounds straight. Like you can't help but feel for Zayon. He was 2 rounds up. He was cooking. Looked like he was gonna close.
I told you someone was going to get 2 rounds, then someone else was going to get 2 rounds, and then it's all to play for. But man, GG's all round. What a great tournament, bracket. Like big shout outs to the entire top 8. All of them came with the fire and started their stuff. It was really, really exciting to watch. So man, can we have another look at that bracket? Yeah, we need to check out this bracket, man. Just look at that. Look at the bodies laid to waste here. Crazy. I mean, it all started with that crazy match between Xeon and Jod in the beginning, that 2-1, really, really intense set there. And then, it all drops down. All 2-1s in that opening gambit, those top 8. And then, just DBP and Xeon were the 2 favorites all the way through. We knew it might be them in the grand finals. And it certainly was. And then DBP with the bracket reset 3-0, which was crazy
Right.
because Xeon already beat him 3-1, right, in the winners final. So it was crazy that he was able to turn it around like that. But then that final set was just so close. Couldn't have been closer. Final set, final game, final round.
What a story for DBP to come from losers, 3-0 job, 3-0 for that, and to be down to a final game and just dig deep, bring it all the way back. Those are the types of wins that you remember. Like, you draw from those when you're in tough situations in the future. Like, I've come from like bad situations before, you know. So that's,
says it here. Courageous.
It's really great for him.
That's DBP today. Whoop, this side. Courageous.
Courageous.
Congratulations to DBP. Very, very well earned victory. Very, very well earned victory. And I mean, big shout outs to everyone, actually. You know, big shout outs to everyone, all the top 8.
Great tournament.
But if you guys watch this top 8 and you're like, these guys ain't all that, I can take them out, head on over to compete.playstation.com if you want to get signed up and involved in all the tournaments. Like I said before, there's a ton of different games. There's Mortal Kombat 11, there's Tekken 7, obviously there's FIFA, NBA, there's Call of Duty, Guilty Gear, Apex Legends, and much more. So yeah, definitely head on over to that page, and you never know, you might end up winning some cool prizes and get some experience as well.
And we once again want to shout out the PlayStation Community Discord. We've got the QR code and the link right here that you can access. Join the PlayStation Tournaments Community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. Definitely encourage you guys to check that out. Get involved.
That's so cool, man. I'm really glad about that. That's just so sick. I'm in there as well. So yeah, come in and chat to me if you want to talk about some stuff too. So yeah, awesome tournament, man. Awesome stuff. I know that you are going to be on deck for the North American crazy action that's coming up later on today. So guys, if you want to, if you haven't had enough Tekken action for one day and you want more, stick around because there's going to be North America coming up later on. I think in a couple of hours or so. So
yeah, so it's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern start time, 6 p.m. Pacific. NA edition, plenty more Tekken action. I'll be on the mic, so yeah, definitely come through if you're awake at those hours.
So I hope you've enjoyed this top 8 for Europe. PlayStation Tournament Fight Nights always welcomes you guys to tune in, and we are very happy to have you here. Wouldn't be a show without you guys tuning in and giving us your very precious and valuable time. So thank you so much. I've been Ryan Hart. This is Joey Fury, and if you're joining in later, I guess he'll see you later on. But until then, take care. Peace.
Cheers, everybody.
PlayStation